I wish I had that music now. That was kind of nice. Just cut to nothing, huh? Right. Well, I kind of want that song back. It was really epic. Please hold. Sorry. Sorry. Hello. Hello. Sorry. Hey, Abe. What's up? Good morning. Hello. We are here live from San Francisco. Mian got it. Isn't that cute? She left it outside my door. And I was like, wait, what? I didn't know I was going to get this. Yeah, so I got a Pokemon jersey from Worlds. Thank you for the resubs. Avi, thank you for the 9 months. Wanderers, thank you for the 27 months. W Mia, actually. Okay, and you guys might think I'm late, but no, we have time slots. Okay, so I was supposed to be late. And yes, technically I could have been streaming it, but I didn't want to wake up at the crack of dawn because I have to do that tomorrow. Okay, so yeah. I gotta be up at 9 a.m. or no, like 8 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, but I did see, I'm already caught up. I know the teams. I watched the Wolf match. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy to see like the pairings. I'm like, wait. It's weird because every single match that is going in all the rounds, well, at least in round one, at least the ones that they were featuring or saying like notable matches, they were all like, oh my God, that could be the finals, you know? Anyways, yeah, it's Worlds time. Sarah, thank you for the Twitch Prime. 21XX, thank you for the sub. What do you think of the teams? Listen, there's some sauce. I'm not going to pretend that I am like so locked in right now that I know all the meta teams and everything. But I am familiar, you know, I'm familiar with some stuff. I know Toxapex and Staraptor and you know, I know some Pokemon, all right? But I'm sure they are cooking it up. I know Big Six is still a thing. I'm pretty sure the match happening right now is actually like just a team from MA, the regulation before this. It's just like Charizard, Floette. And yeah, I have a soft spot for Floette because, I mean, it's just broken. Not really a soft spot, just that thing is broken. So, and I played with it at, 2 regionals, an international. Oh, I love Floette. Oh, what's up? You here for Worlds, Mushy? Busted my thing for the 16 months. Okay, also got terrible sleep. And guess why? I deal with this thing where like she wakes me up in the middle of the night by walking on my head, right? She'll walk on my head, on my face, pull up my hair. At 4 a.m, I'm having the deepest sleep of my life, deep in a dream. And then she yanks my hair, like pulls it with her claws, like, and I'm like, and then I get pissed. So I start, but I'm too tired. So I just move my head up and I start pushing her. But then she just plays with my hand, right? Then she thinks I'm playing. So she gets like, you know? And then I have to make this decision to get up, you know? Because now, and then I always end up just getting up. And then it always follows with me realizing, oh, I kind of need to pee. So then I physically get up, go pee, come back to bed, hope she's not going to haunt me again. Okay, but then I hop back on bed because she follows me to the bathroom, by the way. I get up. She walks to me. She watches me pee. I go back to my bed. Then she hops back on. And then I look at her. I'm like, oh my God, she's so cute. Okay, so then how can I ignore her? So then we end up cuddling. I'm not mad at you. How can I be mad at you? All she wants to do is love me. You know, we're Sock. He came to join too. All right. I know he's pulling because he just loves me so much. He just loves me so much. He loves me so much. He loves me so much. And then sometimes I just grab her face. Oh, sorry, honey. Okay, now it's time. Mommy's got to work. All right. I love you so much. Goodbye. Farewell. Okay. Did you guys like Blood on the Clock Tower yesterday, by the way? Was that fun? I saw a lot of people leaving some nice comments, and yeah, people were leaving really nice comments, and also some feedback, which I really appreciated. I'm taking it all into consideration. Hold on one moment. I started doing. I like that you were having fun with it. Oh. Guys, I love that game, okay? I know I'm a beginner, but like I love that game. It's so fun. It is like it's so fun. It takes all like you know how in Mafia, which I still love, it's like a lot of vibes. It's like are you the Mafia? Look at me. Look at me and tell me you're not the Mafia. Okay, she's the Mafia. You know what I mean? And like sometimes like it works. Like, and I'm the number one vibes player, as in like that's how I suss out the Mafia. I just like listen to people talk and I'm like, it's that just basically the way they talk, you know, because everyone's voice like gets a little shaky or higher or something when they're lying. But here there's just more info to go off of, but just enough misinformation. Anyways, I saw a lot of people liked it. And yes, I'm going to work on, well, first, I think what really helps is if I just clarify that when I call for nominations, everyone needs to stop talking. That was something I realized, like, I didn't really say, so people don't understand. Like, it wasn't like obviously there was people getting heated and talking over nominations, and it's a comm issue. But I think if I just say, like, when I call for nominations, you guys need to stop talking. Just, like, stop. Or else. Well, I don't get at the threat. No threat necessary. Sorry. I just say stop, you know? And then I think from there, people would be like, you know? Or else death, or I force mute everybody. I could have a backup button where I just literally like their comms don't work. That'd be kind of nice. Or I can execute them. In game. Okay. I should probably not say that. In game. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. I think that would be a good way to implement to make that one better. But I'm at the end of the day, I'm just really happy that people liked it. I'm just happy because that was my big thing. Is like I hope this translates. It's understandable because a lot of people never watched it. So I saw a lot of comments that were like, "Oh, first time to watching it, and I understood it." And I was like, "Yes, that's all I cared about." The Drunk Librarian game was that was amazing. We still need to mod that guy. Storyteller POV is my fave. That's why when people say, Leslie, oh my God, you don't get to play. That's so sad. People always say that to me. They're like, wait, don't you want to play? Oh, I feel bad for you. And I'm like, listen, I'll play. Like, I'm always down to play. Okay, I enjoy it. But it's not like I feel bad for me because I love the POV of, it's like, it's a different game in a way. But you like watching people is also really fun. And I feel like I like the nights I get to visit people and talk to them, and I can kind of see how people are playing with knowledge of what they are, which is just like a different POV. So I try to tell people, like, don't feel bad for me. I never mind storytelling. Like, I love it. If anything, I'm like more comfortable storytelling than playing just because of the sheer amount like that I do it versus playing. But I'm happy to play too. I think I'll hold maybe a storyteller class in terms of just running the game, not in terms of like I don't view myself as a professional storyteller, but just how to use the controls. Because also doing it from real life to Minecraft, there's a bunch of random things So that's why I was going to let Ray take over. And I was like, wait a minute, you actually can't do it right now. Not that you can't do it, but like it would require you logging into a bunch of stuff. There's like back-end stuff, just the commands in game. And I was like, oh, this is going to be stressful and a terrible viewing experience. Girl, I think you could go professional with Storyteller. Slay. Really? If I could, that's my full-time job. Just run Blood on the Clock Tower games every single day? Sure. No one said that? Literally scroll up, Abe. E-Rob fan, thank you so much. Whoa, 40 stream streak. Sometimes I wonder what I could accomplish if I didn't watch your streams. Okay, what? During your month off, my boss commended my productivity at work because I was doing so much more. Okay, that is not my fault. That is actually not my fault. Listen, no one is forcing you to watch the stream and slack off at work. That's on you, buddy. Lock in. If you lose your job, it is not on me. Oh, also today for the sponsor. Ooh, okay. There's a part where there's a claw. Okay, and when it happens, there's gonna be a real claw machine, and you guys will get to enter to win prizes. There's a giveaway. Okay, it's pinned, by the way. I think yes. And there will be a real claw machine where you can enter coordinates on. You'll see the claw machine in real life. And then there'll be coordinates that you can type in. And then the one that has the most votes, the claw machine will go to that. And if it picks up the prize, boom, it'll randomize between all the people that picked that coordinate. Just saying. So we'll do that between breaks, between games. But there is... Oh, man. They're getting into the action. I think it's round 2 right now. This hype. It's actually hype. Okay. Is it 11 o'clock yet? Is it 11? It's just about 11. I didn't miss Wolf. I saw Wolf. I just didn't see it on stream, but I was watching Wolf. I saw the team. I saw he's got Tyranitar. He's running Excadrill. He's running 1 Mega, which is crazy. Just Staraptor. He has Rock Slide only on Tyranitar, which was popping off. He doesn't have Rock Slide on Excadrill. The other guy was running, what's he running? Blastoise, Delphox, 2 Megas with Incineroar. Something like that. Connor, one day I'll be a hashtag Pokemon partner. Happy for you, bro. Speaking of, hello everybody. Welcome to the official Pokemon co-stream. It is I, Leslie, here. Hey guys, what's up? So it's a big day. The next 3 days, I will be officially co-streaming. Well, there's a bunch of co-streamers, but I'm one of the co-streamers for PokemonWorlds, which is happening today, tomorrow, and the day after. Very exciting. Today I'm streaming from 11 to 1. That's it. And then tomorrow I'll have 9 a.m. And I think the following day is like 1 or something like that. Yeah, that's my slot. I thought you would be playing. Girl, I did not qualify. I did try. Let me tell you, it's not easy. Okay? So my plans were foiled. I was originally, I was supposed to be there in San Francisco today in person. It was fully planned and everything. But then when Pokemon says, hey, you want to co-stream? You say, oop, yeah, I'm in. So, wait, do I not have clips on? Is my channel not clippable? Have I not had clips on for 1 second? Have you guys been able to clip on my channel? Oh, okay. They are. Okay. Oh, it's follow for 1. Sorry, 1 second. Hold, please. Apparently, do you need a follow to clip? Can anyone who's not following me try to clip something? and then follow. Oh, I think it's restricted for a day. Okay. What the heck? Okay, one sec. Changing. Clips I've created. Do you guys know how to change that? Okay. Don't unfollow. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Anyways, so yeah, I was supposed to be there at Worlds in person this year. I didn't make it because we're co-streaming it, but that's fine because I'm happy to watch it offline. But this is the first year I'm actually locked in following. Last year, I really tried. Last year I was just dabbling in Pokemon competitive, the VGC scene, because I had just been coming off of this Nuzlocke Invitational. I've talked about this a bunch. If you guys have seen my regionals vlogs, I've competed in 5 regionals, 1 international, all with the attempt of getting some championship points to, eventually, qualify for Worlds. I didn't get close. It's very hard. I think I placed 492nd at one of the events out of 1,000, which was pretty good. Top 50%, So, but it was really fun. And at the end of the day, there's nothing quite like going to a regional. I was having trouble sleeping last night because I was thinking about the competitors who were having trouble sleeping, who like if they were, because I was thinking like, oh my gosh, I've done I've done the thing where I fly to a place and I have the regional the next morning and I can never sleep the night before, and you submit your team sheet and you submit your whole team. Usually it's like 5:30 in the morning right before it ends, like the last time you can submit your team. And so it's kind of like I was thinking about that process, but for the world stage. And I was like, wow, that's actually insane. I know I'm an empath. And so pretty much I did the whole attempt to qualify. As you play more and more competitive Pokemon, you realize how good the players are. As I got coaching, as I talked to watch more and more VGC content, as I was like, wait, you know how Squeak says oh, it's glorified rock, paper, scissors. I know he says it as rage bait, but it legitimately does rage bait me because it is not. There's so much strategy involved. And I think how it's proven is that the best players are consistently the best players. I mean, once in a while you get someone who's not who doesn't have a huge history of winning a regional or something like that. But the best players are literally they are all they can top cut over and over and over and over and over again because they're that good. They're so good that even despite the RNG that there is, and even despite missing their rock flinches and whatever, they can achieve, So anyways, we're here. We're going to watch it. We're going to watch the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing. 11-1 and then maybe a little bit past it. And let's see what else. Oh, yeah. So the World Championship, by the way, this is not just for VGC. I know that I'm very VGC forward. But there's Pokemon Unite. There's the trading card game, the TCG, Pokemon Go. So not just Pokemon Champions. So if you're interested in any aspect, a ton of the people I meet at events come up to me and they're mostly there for the TCG. A lot of them are like, oh yeah, I play the trading card game, but it's been awesome to watch you do VGC. And so that's awesome. So if you guys don't know, I'm sure some people here are not as familiar. They hear Pokemon and they grew up with Pokemon and they watch the show and they know the games, or they've done Nuzlocke, or they've done, they've done different things. That's my favorite thing about Pokemon actually, is that you can all love Pokemon, but have completely different, almost specialties. There's people who can play who maybe know every corner of Pokemon Emerald or something, but then have never ever done doubles battles. So we're going to be focusing on the VG aspect, which is the video game aspect played on Pokemon Champions. And it is a 6v6 format that they're playing on right now. And the way it works is that 2 competitors at the highest level right now, they get 1.5 minutes to look at each other's team sheet. And it is open team sheet, so they can see all 6 Pokemon, all of their moves, the items that they're holding, and And then they get a minute and a half to be like, okay, based on what I see and based on what they see, what do they think I'm going to bring? And what do I think they're going to bring? And then from there, they decide the 2 Pokemon that they're going to lead with. And so, they also get to only bring 4 Pokemon. So it ends up being a 4v4 and then 2 Pokemon at a time. So it's 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And then you play it out from there. So you could be showing a Pokemon on your team sheet, but never even bring it. But it's just like the idea that they're going to bring it, so it's like kind of like this mental, do you know? Yeah. Okay. Let's see the game. Hold.
People realize
oh my gosh!
That good against a legendary Pokemon.
We are
here.
We are in it.
And especially with the format, I mean, this Toxapex, its typing is pretty unique in the game. Water and poison. And I'm just going to switch over to our other team preview here. What are the team?
I don't think we have time for the claw.
Most powerful Mega Pokemon in the game. They're Fire and they're Fairy. What does Water and Poison resist exclusively? Those
Fire and Fairy.
big damage dealing moves. So
sorry guys, before this, we're going to try the claw real fast, all right? We are going to get into the game. I promise we're going to get into the game, but we're going to try to get in one. We're going to try to get in one game for the claw, okay? So, hold. Okay. How it works. Yes, we're going to do this. We're going to do it. All right. Are they supposed to be able to hear this? Oh, yes. Okay. Can you guys hear that? All right. Everybody type hashtag Pokemon giveaway in the chat to enter, to join this, okay? Hashtag Pokemon giveaway. Go, 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 go. This will allow you to enter the giveaway. Oh, also you need to there's an entry form. It is pinned to the top of the Twitch chat. It is pinned. Click on it. You must enter. You are not eligible, like you will if you do not use the entry form. So you have to send all your details in via the entry form. It is pinned to the top of my Twitch chat. We're also only live on Twitch, by the way. All right. We have until the end of this blue bar. Please enter now. Please enter. Right now. Woo! Okay. It's a real life machine, y'all.
Wow, look at all you awesome players. Now
so you
it's time
pick one
to
of
choose
these.
where you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid and enter your choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number. For example, hashtag J-17.
Don't do J-17. There is no J-17. Just pick one, and the winner, the one with the most, it'll go to that one. And you can also change your answer once you've picked one, as long as when the timer ends, that is the one you've submitted. I'm thinking Q11, huh? Well, I'd pick Q11. Or J18 looks pretty good. Like K6, not bad. Because it also has to physically grab it. I'm gonna enter. Can I enter? Is that crazy? Wait, frick. I don't know if I... Hold on. Q11. Okay. Here we go! All right. Come on, Trico! Oh, we got it. We still got it.
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time.
Well, all right, one more time.
Wow, look at all you awesome players. Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid and enter your choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number. For example, hashtag J-17.
Okay, I think I11, no? It's like right on the Greninja's head. remember the majority wins. So whichever is the most voted, it'll go to those courts. And then if it picks it up, the people who picked that, it'll randomize from there. And then also you need to have your Twitch whispers open and you will get a whisper. Let me double check. You're gonna get a whisper from, what's the account? Oh, never mind. No whispers. Never mind. You'll be reached out via your contact info in the form that you submitted. All right, go! Right on the Greninja head. Wait, what? Where's the Greninja? Ooh. Mewtwo! W! Nice, nice, nice,
Yes!
nice, nice.
Congratulations. You are a winner.
All right, but who? But who? N Patty 00. Congratulations. One more time. Let's
Wow,
go.
look at all you awesome players.
Congrats.
Now it's time
Congrats.
to choose where you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid and enter your choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter,
Q9,
a
Q9,
dash, and
Q9.
the vertical number. For example, hashtag
Thoughts?
J-17.
Or D20 for the Pikachu. I feel like Q9 it's got the juiciest chance. Well, it really depends. I wish I could get a top down view. D20 or Q9. I don't know what I4 is or O2. Or R13. D20? C12 ain't grabbing anything. Not one thing. Oh, it's gonna be Q9. It's not too late to change your vote, guys. It's not too late. It's not, well, now it's too late. Hold. Oh my gosh, here we go. Umbreon! Oh, Trico! Oh. Okay, I feel like it always goes a little bit behind what it actually is. You know what I mean?
Unlucky. Better luck next time.
What is it aiming at? Okay, it's like a depth perception thing. So we are
Wow,
like,
look at all you awesome players.
okay, we're gonna go one
Now
more
it's time to choose where
one
you'd
more
like to move
time.
the claw. Check out the grid and enter your choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number. For example, hashtag J-17.
Okay, I have the strategy now. So wherever it is, it actually claws like about a square and a half behind it. I think. Don't listen to me. This is what I'm analyzing. Okay, so R11 is a bait, whereas D12 is a bait. You know what? It might just be M1. The grid, apparently, it represents the floor of the machine, if that helps. M1. Thoughts? No, D19. D19. Lock it in. D19. D19. Sorry, I baited you guys. D19. Go to D19. Yeah. D19. Come on. Yeah. It's right on Pikachu. It's right on Pikachu. If not Pikachu, maybe it's gonna get Mew. Hold. Quorum, thank you for 5 gifted. There is no way. It's like even. Oh my god, wait, what happens if it's 2? What happens if it's 2?
Yes! Congratulations. You are a winner.
Does someone win 2? Dude, that was insane. Double prize for Umami Alex. Wait, Alex, congrats. Wait, that was sick.
Wow, look at all you awesome players. Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw.
Oh,
Check
I'm
out the
getting
grid
word
and
that the
enter your
second one
choice.
fell out of the
Simply
machine.
type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter,
just
a dash,
one.
and the vertical number. For example, hashtag
Sorry about that.
J-17.
Yeah, you can go ahead and send the second one directly to my address. Thank you so much. Yeah, unfortunately, just one, yeah. All right, thoughts on, ooh, guys, S7. S7 is the Umbreon. It doesn't look like it's anything, but I feel like it is. Or G10. Sometimes I think you just go straight in the middle as much as you can. So like L13 or G10, it has to grab something. It just has to be able to get something. All right. Oh, S7. Okay. Umbreon. Oh my gosh. Mewtwo! Oh, so close. Really nice try, guys. Really nice try.
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time.
I'm not throwing. I want y'all to win. I want y'all to win. Why would I want you to lose? Again!
Wow, look at all you awesome players. Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw.
J12.
Check out the
But don't
grid
listen to
and
me.
enter your choice.
N7.
Simply type a hashtag,
N7.
followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number. For example, hashtag
N7.
J-17.
J12. Or J8. Not R14 for sure. Yeah, J12. Don't worry, there's lots of opportunities. There's many opportunities for you guys to win. There will be many. First time here? Hey, noob, what's up? Welcome to the stream. My name is Leslie, and we are here. Yes. I'm coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. That's right. Oop, here we go. Oh my gosh, we got it. No, we didn't get nothing. It was like perfectly in the middle where there was nothing. Like there was everything around it. But on the good news, there's
unlucky.
93 credits left.
Better luck next time.
Let's go again. Dude, why can't we get the Palmy? Is that a Palmy? Palmo? You know
Wow,
the
look
three
at all you
evolutions that look
awesome
exactly
players.
the same?
Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the
That
claw.
one. We can get that
Check
guy?
out the grid
Oh, we
and
can't get
enter
that
your
guy.
choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number. For example, hashtag J-17.
Guaranteed win, J11, I think. Actually, L1. Well, guaranteed win, J11, I think. L1, J11, L1. One of those two. Zakuya, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Patty, thank you again for the Twitch Prime. And congrats on your win. Biz, thank you for the 29 months. You don't have to put your the spot in your message. But thank you so much. And Keen, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Here we go. Anyone else got coffee? This is guaranteed, by the way. This is the same spot! Is this Surfetched? What's his
Yes! Congratulations! You are a winner.
Surfetched. I told you. Yeah! Oh, sorry. And the winner is 0CHRG. Congratulations. We will reach out to you via the form that you submitted. Make sure that you submit the form. It is pinned at the top
now
of the
it's
Twitch
time
chat.
to choose where you'd like to
Amon,
move
thank you
the
for the
claw.
5 gifted. Carnival,
Check
thank you
out
for the
the
Twitch
grid
Prime.
and enter
Verity,
your
thank you for the
choice.
12 months.
Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter,
Thank you.
a dash, and the vertical
Thanks, guys.
number. For example,
Hashtag
J-17.
Wait. I'm on a streak of 1 right now. Trust me, guarantee L7. Wait, no, you guys are right. N12. No, L7. Go to L7, guys. L7. Guaranteed. It is not too late to swap. It is not too late. You can swap. I'm positive. Oh, wait, but we could get the Pommy. No, we don't want the Pommy. We could get the Pommy if we go A14. Nah, bail. L7, lock it in. Okay, we're locked. Sorry. Come on. We're on a hot streak. Oh, plushie equals controller, by the way. Oh! Is that true? Guys, I told... Sorry.
Oh, unlucky.
But we moved
Better luck
it
next
into a
time.
good position for next time. You see that? How we rotated it? Sometimes you have to do it for the assist.
Wow,
Oh, if
look
you
at all
win,
you
by the way, you're
awesome
winning
players.
a Pokemon Nintendo
Now it's
Switch
time to choose
controller,
where
not
you'd
the
like to move
plushie.
the
The
claw.
plushie is simply
Check out the grid and enter your choice.
It is a
Simply type a
representation.
hashtag, followed by
Is a
the horizontal
representation
letter,
of what you are
a
winning.
dash,
You're winning
and
a
the vertical
Nintendo
number.
Switch controller.
For example, hashtag J-17.
I think we have time for at least one more. How do you get the Pokeball? That is on the final day. Yep. Oh, you see, there'll be Pokeball plushies. You see it on the prizes on the left? Oh, wait. J6. J6 now, you see how... Ooh. Oh, J6 is J6 I think we'll get the Greninja that we just set up for. It doesn't look like it to the untrained eye, but because the grid represents like the floor, it's gonna go a little left of the Greninja, but the Greninja is so big that it might just work. Chills. I'm on a streak of 0, don't trust me. No, we're getting Greninja on this, guaranteed. Oh, also, we're gonna do the Pokeball plush towards the end of the stream today. See, guys, I told you! Greninja guaranteed! Like, not grabbing it, but touching it. I never said it would grab the Greninja. I said the Greninja.
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time.
Ooh. One more? Can we do one more? Or no?
Wow, look at all you awesome players. Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw.
J-Cool,
Check
thank
out
you
the
for the
grid
10.
and enter
Sorry.
your choice.
J-Cool 10, thank you for
Simply
the
type
5.
a hashtag, followed
OG,
by the
thank you for the
horizontal
E-Prime.
letter, a dash, and the vertical number.
I'm getting
For
word from our
example,
production that
hashtag
there will be one
J-17.
grand prize winner per day of the Pokeball replica. Per day, one grand prize winner, and you will throw in the Pokeball plush. They'll throw in the Pokeball plush towards the end of the stream. Yes. So around like after 12:30 PT. I don't know where everyone is watching from, but I think so. Right now for me is 11:26 a.m. PT, and so at the near the end. So for me it would be around. Okay, you get it. I'm done talking. This is the last credit. Get in while you can. Get in while it's hot. Ooh. K13 is a Greninja. Not that you're going to get the Greninja, right? You're going to get the controller. But I think the Greninja is our best chance of getting something because it's so big. Wait, is this machine in San Francisco right now? Where is this actual machine? I'm so curious. It's kind of cool. We're like changing something that's happening somewhere else. Whoa. Machine gave up. Sorry. We will have to. Oh. All right. Well, we'll be back. It's time to get into the competitive game, everyone. It's not a scam. Okay, relax. The token, I'll give you your tokens back, maybe. We'll be back. We're going to fix the claw machine in the meantime. Production.
A lot of games in a row, kind of regardless of what happens in round one. So pressure's on for the trainers who didn't win that first round, but you have a long way to go still. This is a tournament that's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, of course, you are not eliminated after one loss. You have to.
Okay.
Two losses still.
The claw machine is being restarted, and it will be ready after this match.
Get you into that top cut bracket. So
we're gonna watch the game, and then we're gonna go back to the claw.
Tournament. Let's take a look at some of the teams that we expected to see perform very well here at the tournament. And so
oh my gosh, the
far,
casters
so
get to
good.
pick? That's
I
cute.
See you and Sierra both being on the team Toxapex.
There's
here.
Rosemary, there's Sierra. Oh my gosh, is that Aaron Cybertron Zay?
I'm a little anxious to lock it in myself just because how many players are actually going to opt to do this at this World Championship?
Charizard Floette,
Mega
Villain, Frostlass. Ooh, okay, okay.
Where I think Wolf's finish at NEIC, even though
Wolf mention.
in Hong Kong Nationals, as well as in the last regional championship.
How many times are we going to hear Wolf's name today? During this broadcast alone.
Started respecting Toxapex, but the top four at NEIC is like, fine, you know, this is a real Pokemon. We need to develop.
Nikki, thank you so much.
Japanese players picked up as well, which is, you know, maybe what I was thinking.
I should have made a bingo card.
Like, oh, surely some of the big names will actually bring this, and I think that's pretty good to be invested in. You know, and you know.
Oh no, yeah. So Wolf already won his. He went 2-0.
So we managed to find 3 teams that didn't have Charizard. Please be proud of us. Please put the gold star for us on your fridge. I mean, not for like us, but for the other 3 casters.
So many Charizards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mega Charizards.
We did already get to see the Blastoise and Delphox team.
Swampert's pretty popular too.
Round. Of course, it did lose to Wolf's team in that first round, but some other teams, I expect to see Ben's team, the Frostlass and Scovillain. It's been affectionately dubbed
hope we
Italian
see Scovillain.
Ice. One of the teams that wants to feast on Charizard teams, and if Charizard's at 40%,
I
usage,
hope we see that
expect
team. That's
to be
sick.
doing very well, and of course, Aaron highlighting one of the newer adaptations.
Yeah, and the
Raichu
Staraptor is fun too.
Regulation MB and Raichu Y.
Matt, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Eric.
One of the biggest disappointments maybe the fact we didn't get to stream too many tournaments in Regulation MBs. I think Raichu is just so much fun to watch. I hate playing it. I hate playing against it, where it's a very read-heavy Pokemon.
For those of you who don't know, well, there's a lot of Pokemon that you're seeing, but one thing that was really fun about Mega Scovillain is its ability. It has this ability. Well, okay, it has 2 abilities. But before it Mega Evolves, it basically has, what's it called? The one where it basically at the end of the turn, the randomizer. Well, I forgot. Moody. It's got Moody. Okay, so Moody raises one stat by 2, lowers another one by. Someone tell me what Moody does. It's been a bit. No, I'm literally at bad memory. It increases one stat at random by 2 and lowers one at random by 1. So you can protect your Scovillain turn 1, chase a Moody boost, okay? It's random. You're literally gambling. It's like, okay, but one stat goes up +2 and one goes down -1. And then you can Mega Evolve. Whoa. I'm not there. That looks fun. And then it gets an ability called Spicy Spray, and any move that makes contact with it gets burned. Or sorry, any Pokemon gets burned. So it's pretty good. I hope we see it. Whoa. Look at the giant Pikachu. Anyone there right now? If you're there right now and I'm on your phone, jump up and down like 10 times and maybe we can see you on the broadcast. But I don't know how delayed this is. But like maybe one of you is literally on the phone. Run down that red carpet, sprint up and down, and just like, whoa! Because there's like a big opening under the giant Pikachu. That'd be sick. If you're there.
with both Weather Ball and Hurricane. It does a lot of damage as regular Charizard. Its special attack stat is pretty impressive
see him?
in its regular state.
No one. Well, I see somebody running. You think that's the with the red shirt? Nah, I think they're just, she's just running.
It's like, oh, is there another Mega
Jump up
attack?
and down 5 times!
Guessing a little bit longer because
No, she's,
Pokemon,
yeah,
you're
no.
naturally holding Mega anyway often to try to get weather control.
Yeah, don't actually do that, yeah.
Second weather Pokemon.
Just maybe like a couple jumping jacks for us?
Where, I always like playing the double primal compositions in the GS Cup.
Yeah.
It's kind of a similar thing with Kyogre and Groudon.
Why'd you get kicked out? FUSLIE told me to do this.
Maybe like in a lore appropriate way where I think
just a couple jumping jacks to say hi.
Both having ways to power up each other's moves. I think they feel a lot more like a combo instead of like you have like two really powerful.
Wait, you see somebody who jumped? Somebody's
great to have
waving?
on your team,
No,
but
stop
maybe
it.
don't work
Stop
so
it.
well
Really?
together the way that the legendary Pokemon did.
Yeah, and it's the move Weather
Somebody
Ball
actually
that
waved.
really ties that
You
team
missed it?
together. Of course, Weather Ball
Wave at-
gets a
wave,
power
please.
boost when and changes its
Oh, they might not be
typing
waving
based
at
on
us, though.
whatever
They might be
weather
just
is on
waving
the
at
field.
the
So
main
it can
broadcast,
be
because that's what we're
water
watching.
typing if rain's on the field. It can be fire typing if sun is out. But it can also be rock typing if sand is up, or ice typing if the snow is up as well.
No motion,
And
I'm
that gives this
afraid.
team so
Yeah.
much flexibility
Yeah, no
and
motion, it's
really
fine.
does allow your Charizard to be effective in rain, especially because Charizard does not really have great flying type options except for Hurricane, which is terrible in the sun. But if you get rain going next to Charizard, all of a sudden you have another flying water type attacker.
Hurricane
that can also deal some
accuracy
damage
in
to
the
your steel
rain
types
is
if you
what?
need to with the fire type Heat Wave.
Yeah, I think it's also just
Let me
like,
look this
I
up.
feel like you imagine like, man, like what should a tournament double battle be like?
Hurricane
I don't know if there's
Pokemon.
any team that
100%.
know more exactly on
Hurricane
things
deals
like,
damage and has
how the battle
30%.
plays out in your dreams instead
Oh,
of
it's
in
okay.
real
Normally
life.
70%.
It's just so
What
much
about in the
fun.
sun?
The Pokemon really do feel like they complement one
Why do they
another.
say
Like,
it's
you
so
feel
bad in the
smart,
sun?
like, like,
Oh,
my Charizard
50% in the
has
sun.
Fire, but if I switch Power in and
Oh,
like
okay.
use a water attack with my fire type Pokemon,
Okay.
like, I'm in a great position. And like, I think finding that
So
versatile experience
Hurricane
is so much fun, like,
has a
that
base.
rewards you for being
It's
creative
a
in
special
way that
move
some
with the
other teams
base
don't, where,
power
like,
of
I
110
think
with a
these are fun. I like a lot of
70%
tactical
accuracy
teams, like, okay,
that goes to
well,
100 in the
subjectively
rain and
I should take this
50% in the
This is a turn
sun.
where I can't take a risk. I think that team you're freestyling
Okay.
a little bit more, and you can kind of have more explosive plays. Through attacking
What's my
rather
current
than
team?
setting up, which we see a lot more of in this
Listen, I'm
format.
running the
I think
same
it's
team I ran at
really
NEIC
big.
still
Also, you just have to
on
kinda
ladder.
shout out the
I tried
creators,
playing with
I think, we saw a
Mega
lot of it from,
Mawile and
Alex Underhill and,
Mega
Billy Brown
Altaria a
doing
bit.
the,
It was just felt
I'm not
really
sure,
bad.
but, yeah, there are
I did not know how to
a ton
pilot
of
it.
compositions that are-
So I'm
have
running
been
the same.
piloted- not piloted, but,
I
kind
need
of
to update my
innovated by
team.
our
I'm going to play
home
whatever
over
the
there.
world
So
champ plays.
I'm happy with
It's
the
my new team.
players over here,
I'm just,
contributing
this is
something
just
to the game, but
research
thank
for
you.
my future team.
Absolutely, and it is a really interesting team because you do have a lot of
Mega
improvisation
Altaria
in
feels
the
so
teams,
bad.
like you mentioned, but it also has such a high skill ceiling because it's also in a pretty low skill floor because it's actually very easy to get in your own way with
I
this
wonder
team
if
as
people
well.
on ladder right
You
now
wanna
are
end up
already
in a
running Wolf's
situation
team.
where you have the walls weather up. You have a lot of different tools
Guaranteed,
to make sure
actually.
whether correct.
They're calculating the
But you
EV
also
spreads
get a lot
as
of
we
the
speak,
anti-synergy
and they're
on the
already
team.
they're
So
already
it's a
sharing the
really,
codes.
well-practiced pilot to make sure that you're getting the most out of all those options and keeping the most options open for yourself throughout the entire game. So I'm really excited to see it. We may be able to see it very shortly, but over the course of this tournament, I expect it to do very
Take us
well. That's
in!
what I predicted for my caster predictions.
Yeah, I hope we get to watch it.
Nasty plot
it's
for a
quite late
graph.
when I'm doing it, where
Dude.
I think particularly one thing I kind of learned playing the team is that
Oh.
you know, it's very
Wait, apparently I'm not.
to lead
Oh.
well because it doesn't pivot super well. Where again, you know, the anti-synergy, if you're having to make a bunch of defensive switches, you're in trouble, right? Where I think one of the things that makes the comp really powerful is like you should be the one setting the tempo,
Oh.
right? If pivoting tools, you have multiple
Oh.
others, like your opponent.
Am I
reacts to
co-streaming now?
and as soon as you're playing
I think I wasn't
reactively, think it
co-streaming.
tends to be really weak, particularly if you give up a knockout too early in the game, where it's really hard to avoid the anti-synergy. Where it's like, well, I don't want the weather from the Pokemon that's not currently in battle. That's the only thing I can switch in, and something is pins. Like, well, guess I get to pick a bad option. That's awesome. And yeah, I think you need some foresight to play that team well.
Absolutely, and of course, here at the World Championships, we only have players that have shown that they can do well enough to,
So
have
they
that
have
foresight
not
because
played
they have
second
qualified
round
for
yet?
the
No,
World
that's not right.
Championships. What makes this tournament so special?
I'm on
every
Arcanine right now,
single year,
and I don't
that's
see
why,
anyone that's like
when we saw that
2-0.
we were going to do a second round one, I wasn't like annoyed or anything. I was
I think they've
ecstatic.
only
I was
played-
like,
or
we get
unless
to see
isn't
another one of these
updated.
great matches. We have so many talented players here. We have multiple world champions, 8 out in the field, trying to get a second world championship.
Justin Tang won his first. Wolf won his
Yeah, definitely,
first.
stay right here, but you keep in mind after this tournament, like, man, I really wish I got to watch more Pokemon battles. There's a side stream or a feature future match stream.
Dawe, whoa, okay.
Matches, I think definitely going to be fun to review those after
Joshi. I know I played him at in LA.
Kind of like a pretty definitive pool of like the
I
top
played
15
him and I got beat.
There are some fun Pokemon
Paul
games like
201.
that. The way that teams interact is really interesting. Where you can change your team a lot by just.
Oh, I got beat. Honestly, it was close. I'm not kidding. It was close. I took him down to Calyrex Shadow Rider, 1 HP, his Sash, okay? It was a close game. So I belong at Worlds by that logic. Thoughts?
There's not like a real favorite. I think this is a tournament where trainers kind of
so many names.
Like, okay, like what am I the best at? What fits the best for me as a trainer? And then, hey, I just gotta make my reads. I gotta know my lines. I've gotta just do my best.
Friezai lost his first match
in this one, and I think that's going to make it more and more fun to review because
Aaron Traylor lost his first.
Team and someone else who's been,
Lorcy won.
He's going to look very different.
Absolutely.
Zachary Weed won.
Because we have so many incredible matches out in the field, that means we have so many notable matches to take a look at.
It's exciting. Marco won.
Here are all of the players out in the field right now.
What about
some of them? Some of the most notable pairings here, and of course, you can see our feature match is going to be the 2022 World Champion Eduardo Cunha versus Alex Underhill. One of our players to watch from
is that happening? Oh, I thought we're watching that one.
Incredible matches.
Michael Kelsch is playing. Wait, Yuki's playing.
Here from Taiwan.
Yuki, we played Mecha Chameleon with him. He's so nice.
Not failed to do worse at the World Championships than top 8, which is a wild
Victor's playing too. Oh, I met Victor at NAIC. He's so nice. He's like, he came up and he's like, I'm a big OTV and Friends fan. That's really sweet. He's like, I watch all you guys.
Should be fun for him. It's 4th World Championships in a row. He's been
it was actually so cute. Wolf had to come up to me and be like, can I introduce you to somebody who's like a really big fan of you guys? And he's like so nice and really skilled player. And he introduced us to Victor, who's the 4 down. Dylan Salvanera, I remember him from a regional. I forgot. I think he was in that crazy top 2 with the freeze. Was that him? Do you guys remember? There's one that was like a Basket Legion versus Porygon 2. Was that Dylan? James isn't playing now. Clown, thank you for the sub. Thank you.
Really fun about this World Championship in particular. While they're all great, it's so hard to team diff someone in this format. I think there's gonna be way fewer matches where someone just like
T8 Don, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Oops, I got the opponent I wasn't supposed to play against. And like there's a little bit of that, but I think because this is so much more of a format where it's like, okay, well, I've got to make the
James
right
is co-streaming. Yeah, he's
I've
officially
play
co-streaming.
well
I believe
the
too.
game. It's more about like kind of knowing your lines and executing game plans. I think as the deeper we get in the tournament, the sharper everyone's going to be because this is a tournament where you're just not going to stay alive unless you're playing really hot. So I think we're going to see maybe some of the best Pokemon we've ever seen over the course of this tournament.
Yeah, well, I'm really excited to get into it. We have so many great players out in the field, and especially having some additional weeks of regulation MB.
Joe UX, yeah. Listen. He lost one. He's not out of it.
Seeing, we've had a pretty extensive off-season in between North American International Championships and the World Championships here. So a lot of players have been saving some of their adaptations for this tournament right now. And now we're going to have a few more weeks afterwards to really see what won here, and then also be able to experiment and see what still
How
is
the
left
heck do
in the
I
tank
stop
for MB.
restricting my
I think
clips
that's kind
on
of gonna be one thing that's
Twitch?
fun to watch this tournament in general too, is like how much sauce was left in the bottle, right? I think the prevailing wisdom from competitors, at least in the English-speaking community, tended to be like, okay,
I never knew these were even
maybe
restricted.
There's like a few tricks that people have, but like probably largely we've seen what we're going to see, right? And it's more about optimization, just like really knowing your side of the field well, so you can adapt any surprises, and then being able to have a good game plan into all of the popular teams. And like, I think everyone was like, well, there's going to be something, but there wasn't like a clear something coming up. And because of that, like I think it makes the grassroots tournaments going into this event more important than ever, right? Where, just looking at ASC and then, playing with your friends and then coming here. I think that's just not a way that was viable to prep for this tournament. So I'm keeping an eye on the trainers that were really effective in those grassroots tournaments, because I think both proving they could do well, but also like, okay, well, they've got some higher stress reps.
Dylan is the one who got the Freeze regional win in Vegas. Yes, that's why his name is so familiar. there.
Some pressure to win. You know, there are
Yeah.
I think
I watched that so many times because the reaction was so crazy.
Literally the best player in the world on a popular archetype. Those are the players I think are going to have the best shot at this one.
Absolutely, and you know, we've been talking a little bit as we were getting started in the tournament today.
I'm going to be
Like,
streaming
that it
the
really does
main
feel like it's
Pokemon
a meta
broadcast.
where
Yeah.
You need to be the best at this.
FUSLIE,
game
when are you going to
archetype.
win
It's all
Worlds?
about,
Next season.
do you click with
I am
this
making my
particular
return
team?
to
Does this
competitive
team make sense
Pokemon
to you?
in a couple months.
And
I'm on
it's
break.
really difficult. It can
Y'all,
be
this
really
is like
difficult
when
to
you
find
are
that
playing
team,
in a
but
season,
B, also
competing,
to
it is
stick
so
with it when
much.
you're worried about,
There's
you know,
so
other
much
meta
to prep
developments
for
that may be
constantly.
having. And I
It's
think
so
really
hard.
important that
I
players
like-
understand
I feel
who
like I'm
they
in college
are as a
again.
Pokemon player in this meta, maybe
I'm
more
just
than
like-
any other meta we've had.
Yeah, something I'm always kind of
But it's fun.
pushy about. Was like, hey, you know,
Camry,
if you
thank you for
pick
the 5
10th best
gifted.
Big Six
Just
player, why
remember,
did you pick it? Like,
Yeah.
but
it's
if you
hard.
become world champion, but I think especially in this tournament where it gets like it's less clear. Like
I would close my
maybe
eyes
it's
and
better
I'd
to
be
the
like
10th best player than
going
this
through
team than
all
the
the
best player
speed
of the 15th
stats
best team, right? But
of all of
I
them.
don't think we know
And then I'd be
really
like,
how
oh my
strong all
gosh.
the teams are relative to
What's
one
that
another.
one
I think
Pokemon
it
with the
depends a lot
water?
on, like,
It's like
how
water and
popular
bug.
the team is,
Araquanid.
wind up being, and like kind of what your,
And I would just close my eyes and I was like,
being. Hey, you know,
Araquanid.
maybe you wind up
Wait.
playing one team 4 times in
What's
a
his
row
speed
because
stat?
that's just how your
Uh-oh.
matchups play
I
out.
can't fall asleep
So it
unless I
goes.
know.
Yeah,
But I'm
I think
tired.
mastery is important.
Okay, I gotta
think
open
it's
my
also
eyes.
kind
Let me
of
look it up
interesting
really
one,
fast.
where it's
And then I look it
easy
up.
to kinda, like,
What is it,
really
42?
craft being a
37?
winner where,
Something like that?
hey, you're in a format where you're
36?
feeling good about all your
It's
practice
low.
games, right? Because, you know, it's,
Oh, like that.
again, you're not gonna
Well, now I
the
have to
team
know.
advantage very much. I think there's a big switching cost. Like, oh, you know what? Like, this matchup is a little tough for me, so I'm going to try something.
42!
It's probably also just going to have the same
42.
problem with another team.
And
Right?
you don't forget. Well,
think just,
I forgot,
you gotta
but
control your own side of the field, kind of just do your thing as best as you can, and you got to trust yourself in this tournament, I think.
Yeah, well, we have 2 players who are ready on stage who are definitely good at doing
Let's
their own
go!
thing. We have Alex
Holy!
Underhill from the United States up against the 2022 world champion Eduardo Cunha. And I know when we were looking at the
God!
teams this morning,
2
you
Swamperts!
were extremely happy to see Eduardo's choices.
Yeah, see, I love this matchup.
Politoad,
I
what a
looked at both
team.
These players, like, they're among the first 5 players I checked their team. Like, you know, I don't care what happens in the field, right? I'm just here to commentate,
2022
but
world
I really
champ
think
on the
it kind of
right.
just represents the game
Oh,
the
that's
best.
exciting.
If
Bob,
the
I'm thinking
players
Twitch
kinda, like,
Prime.
pick their thing. Both these guys, I think, are very iconic.
Parish
for the teams they've
Rain.
selected. I hope both of
Oh
them have
my
great runs. I
gosh.
think this is really fun. Edu, kind of the only player
Show
who
us the
really
moves.
plays his sort of thing. He's kind of been using a similar pool of Pokemon throughout the course of the regulation. He did very
Whose
well.
team
in the
would you
grass
rather
early
have
on.
here?
Get a little bit quieter after that, which kind of made me suspicious. Like, oh, I think he is going to bring it because maybe trying to
Listen,
fall
in
off
no
the
world
radars
can
a
I
little bit, but
pilot a
version of
Gengar team, so
Parish
I'm never
Trap that
taking
no
the one on
else
the right.
really
Like to
uses,
play.
right? I guess
It's
Parish
too
is
high
already
skilled.
calling it, Trap might be a little bit aggressive because he's missing a lot of the usual tools.
Trap
you have
is
that sort
so
of team, right?
hard
You don't have
to play for
multiple
me.
fake-up Pokemon. You don't have Sinistcha. It's just
Fat
very
Chicken, thank you so much for the
unique and
gifted,
special.
or thank you for the
Edu
gifted
also
sub.
someone to keep in mind with an execution
Left looks easier to
tournament.
pilot, so I'm going
There's
left.
only one trainer in the modern era who's won a world championship by going undefeated. That would be him with his world championship. Right? We hadn't seen it since Ray Rizzo back in
Old
2012. And,
T-Bear,
yeah,
thank you for the
I played in that
sub.
tournament. We didn't play nearly as many rounds back then.
Can you
so,
pilot a
that's
Sun
a
and
little
Rain
wonky
team in
that
one?
stat. Edu was special.
Oh,
Here is
don't get me
Alex
wrong. If
Underhill,
I was
who
on the left,
one of the
I would also I would not be good
primary
either.
architects of this Sun
Oh,
Rain
okay, okay.
team. You have the Mega Charizard and the Mega Swampert, dual Megas, and of course, like we mentioned, they can both come to the battle. So be on the lookout to see how Alex is going to be able to maintain weather control, which Pokemon he chooses to bring in, and actually keep an eye out on that Grimmsnarl, which is really the glue that keeps this team
Screens.
together.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
kind of what clicked for me when I was like, oh,
Sassy,
I get why
what
I'm
is
not
that?
playing.
Yep.
Lowered
Where
speed,
you,
increased
use
special
Grimmsnarl at a pretty
defense.
high rate with this team.
What's Sassy?
Leads well with almost everyone. It can do a lot of fun
Or
tricks.
lowered-
You can kind of just play it straightforward a little bit. Where it's like, hey,
I think so.
like I'm gonna lead with like
Something like
Charizard
that.
or something. I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna get the screens up.
Oh,
I'm gonna make my
Pelipper.
already great Pokemon even bulkier. It's also very
Super
cool with these two weather-based
leftovers.
Pokemon where you can click a parting shot.
Mega
Your
Stat.
opponent has to switch first. You have
Light
first
Clay?
turn order, and then the Grimmsnarl with that boosted
Is that Light
priority
Clay
with
on
parting shot,
Grimmsnarl?
and you can choose to bring in a
What, it
weather
just, like,
Pokemon,
extends
or
the length
perhaps
of its
if you bring it
screens?
incorrectly, you can bring in a
Oh,
different
man,
Pokemon
I'm rusty.
instead.
I don't
Kind of
remember
keep your
anything.
options available for a following turn. I think another thing to keep in mind of his team that's kind of neat. Check
Yeah,
out that
okay.
nature for Archelodon. Not something that we've always seen with it, where I think one thing trainers lamented with the Pokemon Champions game is that no longer where we have a lot of held items that we're used to, particularly that Assault Vest. A special defense boosting nature is not an Assault Vest, but still much more vulnerable on the special side. So
Man,
what he can
this
there
is
to
so high
increase the special
pressure.
defense of this Pokemon. If you can take a few weak physical attacks, it gets pretty gross on the defensive side.
Yeah, it does.
Although noteworthy, I think being able to use Archelodon well is one of the things I think that makes this team really powerful. Where it's just like a great.
Who
Pokemon
wins the
that
drip
is a
war?
little too reliant on the rain core,
I
which
gotta see
otherwise
Eduardo
maybe is
again.
considered to be super powerful.
I like the shirt. I like the shirt from Alex. It's great.
Matchup where Parashong is like, hey,
I gotta see again.
Against my team,
Screens
actually,
against
and
Parrish
it's
is
a
not
pretty hard
enough.
stop.
I'm
True.
giving you 3 turns to ramp.
I'm guessing that Eduardo wins this match. In fact, I'm predicting it. I'm predicting a 2. Ooh, 2-1? No, I may be even calling a 2-0 here.
The shadow tag version with the Mega Gengar.
Here we go.
Here it is. This is a team that really only he has been using, and only player, one of the only players that I've seen with a Parrish-style team here in the tournament entirely, and it's that mode centers around that Gengar. It centers around the Politoed and the Incineroar. That Incineroar.
What's the Ice Punch for on Swampert? Why did they run that?
I'm pretty shocked.
I'm not too familiar with Swampert. I'm not gonna. Sorry, I have cat hair all over my face all of a sudden because of my cat.
Where I think a Pokemon we weren't sure what to make of
Chomp.
when Regulation MD first came out.
Oh, this team has grass weakness.
Maybe this is for like more casual players on the ladder, but it's not like the sort of thing that's going to show up in the tournament. Clearly not. But we're doing too. The other teams are like hard rain, right? But it's a very awkward matchup where they have a lot of the same tools.
Grass,
Chomp. Politoed instead of the Pelipper. Not something we see very frequently, but it's sort of like a Parrish Song specific tech here, where it gives you a second Parrish Pokemon, also much bulkier than Pelipper has fewer type weaknesses. So sort of a fun thing to have mixed in. But we're missing the moth in the room here. I think the really interesting thing on this team. Yeah,
one of the things that Parrish teams will love to have is any ability to stall out turns. And one of the best ways to do that is Sleep Powder, especially on
Sleep Powder,
Compound
Eyes.
That means that those Sleep Powders are going to be much
that
more accurate
thing is a
than
demon.
Usual. And if Edu is able to sneak out 2
but can he land them?
3 turns of sleep, that's enough to knock a Pokemon
can he
out
land them?
Yeah, this is what a fun synergy there, right? Or hey, his own
finally.
Okay. He can just not click the button, right? So if he's the one ramping, or if his Swampert's on
oh my
rampage or
gosh!
something,
Straight away.
We do immediately see those trademark Pokemon.
Oh my gosh! Iconic.
Common lead on the other side with that powerful Charizard Venusaur combination that can drive that offense right from turn 1.
Yeah, one of my favorite titles as well. Gengar, the historic.
Oh yeah, with Compound Eyes.
On the field alongside Edu's.
What's the accuracy? Like 98% with Compound Eyes for Sleep Powder?
Options here because you also have
this
the
is
Venusaur on Alex Underhill's side is able to, with the Chlorophyll ability, outspeed all of the Pokemon out on the field, ignore Rage Powder from Vivillon. So if Alex is worried about that Gengar setting a trap and setting Parrish, he has chosen the lead that gives him the opportunity to stop that in its tracks.
One thing is important to keep in mind here too, if you've played against Vivian a little bit on the ladder perhaps, this is Focus Sash, not Choice Scarf, so plays a little bit different. They get a little more
Sash. Okay.
World Championship feeling version of this build versus just like, clicking the Sleep Powder.
Oh my gosh, chills. Let's go.
A Pokemon that
thing is so cool.
Up until the World Championship. Now out on the field, piloted by the World Champion Eduardo Cunha. Alex will go ahead and Mega Evolve the Charizard right away to get the Drought on the field and allow the Venusaur to be the fastest thing on the field. Noticing that as an option, Gengar will go ahead and protect this turn.
Double protect.
Well, the Vivillon will also protect just to scout out what Alex is trying to get away with here.
Sleep Powder.
Ooh, Sleep Powder into the Vivillon and not the Gengar, so calling out that the Gengar was being threatened, but Eduardo with that double protect, making sure that there is no risk of any damage or any wasted turns.
Yeah, so double protect great for a lot of reasons there. You kind of always love to get that protect Mega Evolution and Mega Gengar where you can, where now...
T-Condo, thank you for 16 months. Appreciate it. Thank you, Zelander.
When you switch it back in versus the switching in the regular Gengar, which is
I wish I had the team sheet
also, like, not
in my hands.
Also very fun this matchup where the Charizard did Mega Evolve. I think whether Alex chose to commit that or not was very interesting on the first turn. Now,
and Hodel and Azure, thank you guys for the crimes. I guess I could have screenshotted. True.
Venusaur down enough that it's slower definitely than Gengar.
Yep,
okay, he swaps out to Politoed. Oh, the drizzle.
The sun. It's not going to be Alex's own Pelipper. Instead, Edu bringing out
the
rain with Politoed. Sludge Bomb deals good damage to the Venusaur, brings it down to about a third health. As
how much does this do?
Connects on to Gengar. Alex calling that switch into the Politoed, not going for a fire type attack. Instead, the flying type Hurricane, perfect accuracy, connects onto Gengar, gets the confusion, and Politoed.
Oh, look at Politoed. Look how cute he is when he's sleeping, though.
Hey, Sun Ring, baby. That's it right there.
Bro is chilling.
Situation really bad for Charizard, right? even like the flipped up standard version, like, right, you get Ancient Power, Gengar, good job. But instead, that Hurricane, far more powerful. Like,
Wait, that's insane. He
He
knew. Wait, stop. Sorry, I'm so slow. He did he called the swamp.
But potentially game losing if you get that confusion roll off.
He's a genius.
One bad confusion roll.
We
and
just
you
went
can
over
lose
this.
The game in an instant. No self-hit here on this turn. Gengar will be
Alex
able to protect
knew
itself.
that he was going to swap
Hurricane
to the
catches
Politoed.
Archaludon on the switch in here. That's going to deal good damage to that Pokemon, even as a resisted hit, like you mentioned.
No! Sorry. Please give us a moment while we
You
refresh.
have to
Okay,
invest
we're
quite
good.
a bit into the special defense, but Archaludon will tank these 2 hits. The ineffective, mostly ineffective, 4 times ineffective Leaf Storm on to the Archaludon, which now has +2 defense against these 2 special attacks.
Sorry, everyone. I think I had my PTSD moment there.
Wow, look at this.
Experienced Leaf Storming Archaludon that way. I've been doing times, but yeah, sort of an interesting play for both trainers there, right? Where 2 levels of boosted defense in Archaludon.
I mean, the swap is predictable considering he was going to eat a 100% eat a Fastly powder.
That Swampert, who could still be in the back,
Well,
as we mentioned, you do have that
listen,
option here, but
For
otherwise,
some
that's
of
a
us,
big
it
deal.
wasn't that
Also,
predictable. Okay,
Hurricane, I mean,
it was
because
awesome.
of that, catching
I didn't see it
Archaludon,
coming.
I don't know who would catch what this,
Tristan,
but,
thank you for 5
a little
gifted.
bit more damage
Thank you
to,
so much.
Edu's Archaludon, which is not calm like Alex is, are probably more physically invested. Though.
Some of us, okay? Some of you
Each
all.
other's natures, not each other's training.
Absolutely. Venusaur will protect itself this turn, while Gengar is able to snap out of confusion.
Oh,
trying to
my
pick up the
Lanta.
KO onto Venusaur, but Alex will not allow that to happen. Instead, the Hurricane now
It's
connects
just
onto
gone.
Gengar, but that does open up the Charizard to a huge Electroshock coming out from this
Oh,
Archaludon, which does
it's
go
not
ahead
good.
and charge up. We
R.I.P.
are in
to the
San Francisco,
Mega.
the
The
land
Megas
of
are
the
both.
Golden Gate Bridge.
They're done.
Now this bridge is angry. Edu would like to pick up a KO here.
Yeah, I've never seen a bridge do this in real life, but it's really going to hurt Charizard, and both trainers are going to change their Mega, or trade their Mega Evolve
Trading their Megas, okay? Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Alex had a nice advantage there, but kind of still having to take that trade, and now all of a sudden, things don't look so bad for Edu there. He does have, the potentially irrelevant 2 levels of boosted defense, but a definitely relevant level of boosted special
And so
attack.
now there's
The
no,
weather will be rain for the remainder
there's
of
no
the
weather
battle,
for
or
Alex.
once it expires,
It's just raining.
which is probably to his advantage.
How
as
many
well.
more turns of rain?
Still waiting to see some of Alex's unrevealed Pokemon.
I have no clue what I'm watching. Okay, you are watching the Pokemon World Championships. The best of the best. All these different regions sent their best players and have fought over the last year to gain enough championship points to qualify to be here, okay? So you're not just seeing casuals play. You are seeing former world champs go against regional champs, go against other former world champs, all fighting for the title of the world champion, okay? Playing on Pokemon Champions, okay? These are highly skilled. Ooh, bridge versus bridge. No, this is not an ad read. This is off the dome. Okay? It's epic. It's cinema. You can't miss it. Who is going to be the Pokemon World Champion? Did you not get enough points? No, I did not get. I didn't even get close. I don't know. I probably have like 5 points. How many championship points do you have? All right, Ray. Not many. I don't know. I actually don't know. I didn't even look. Just not enough.
On Alex's side, it is going to be all down.
Is Wolf
to the
here?
Archaludon,
He's competing,
and
yeah.
whatever the final Pokemon in the back is for Alex to break through this Archaludon, and it's looking
Swampert.
difficult, 'cause even though this Swampert has
Oh.
super effective damage, Edu did get 2 boosts to the physical defense.
Shiny
It's a really awkward
Swampert.
position for Alex now too, because not only that, but of course this Swampert can't Mega Evolve.
How do I get rewards into the game for Pokemon Go? I don't think here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you get him here. I think maybe somewhere else.
We see Polito coming in here. We'll talk about it in just a second.
Oh,
Archaludon
yeah,
does
your
not
drops?
wake up here, takes a Dragon Pulse. With that +1 special attack, brings it down to half health. Swampert trying to pick up damage onto the Pavilion.
That did
but
nothing.
Instead, hit the Politoed on the switch in with the Ice
Okay, the
Punch,
rain
and
is
now
gone.
The rain has ended. Edu switched in Politoed, the perfect timing.
Yeah, awesome sequencing. I love everything about what I did here. I got a little too excited when I realized what was about to happen. But
I feel like that Politoed has been asleep for 10 minutes.
Which at this point, I think is to his advantage because
Is everything just sleeping?
Politoed is probably going to wake up. It's going to use Parasol. There's still 3 Pokemon remaining on Edu's side to allow him to cycle here, and it's going to be very difficult for Alex to do enough damage quickly enough. He does not have any special attack boost, and then Archaludon had no the option of an Electroshock. unless you want to like try and charge it up where there simply isn't time to do. And this Swampert just in a tough spot, right? Even with Earthquake, I think it's going to struggle to damage the opposing Archelodon. Palitoad's feeling pretty great too. It's just so naturally bulky. It's going to resist
Hi, Hutnick.
Swampert's other moves.
Hi, Kate.
There just
Cat-
doesn't seem like
Caitlin?
there's a ton of
Caitlin?
options left here for Alex.
What's the
Even
skill
though
check in
he
Pokemon
feels
reading
like
enemy
it wins all
moves?
for him,
Yeah,
he just doesn't have
pretty
a lot of
much.
pieces left.
It's like
And the
a prediction
one
game.
benefit is that Alex's
Because
Pokemon
you
have
know
taken
every
their sleep
possible
turn, so
thing that the
Archelodon
enemy
will
could do.
wait up
You have a
for
literal
Alex.
sheet.
Deals good damage to Eduardo's Archelodon, which will fire back with another Dragon Pulse. Not enough to pick up the KO. We saw how much damage it did the turn
it does
before.
not kill.
Now Swampert firing off the Ice Punch into Edu's Archelodon gives it another stamina boost, fishing for a crit or maybe even a freeze onto that Pokemon.
no.
As Politoed, I believe that is its first
Oh,
turn
no.
of mandatory sleep. So now Politoed is going to be able to wake up and set the Perish Song. The Pavilion also has not taken its turn of sleep yet either, but Edu doesn't need those Pokemon awake.
Yeah, I mean, you love Politoed, maybe just wake up for just a second.
Is this just a 2v2 right now? No. Eduardo has Viv in the back.
Geez, at this point,
Two on the
Politoed
left.
can just get mad and go on the offense, and that
It's not
could
looking
be
good for
half the win,
Alex.
too. Also, worth keeping in mind, Vivian doesn't need the rain to use its Hurricane. It does have that compound eyes.
Yeah.
Normally talk about, the accuracy boost on the sleep-inducing sleep powder, but it also makes Hurricane pretty reliable. And the Dragon Ball's not going to be reliable enough, going to miss the knockout by enough that Swampert probably can't finish it off.
Yeah, 10% health remaining on Edu's
Jeez.
Archelodon as it picks up the KO onto Alex's. Archelodon goes down for Alex. This Swampert needs to be able to pick up a KO on to the Archelodon, but Politoed takes the one turn, sets the Perish Song, and now all Pokemon on the field will faint in 3 turns. And Edu doesn't mind. He doesn't care. There's another Pokemon in the back. Even though it's asleep, it still has its Focus Sash. The Freeze, I don't care. That's fine. I still have Pavilion in the back with the Focus Sash, and you only have 1 Pokemon left.
It's
and
over.
You're already out of time.
It's
Yeah,
over.
bad news here. I think Politoed probably wasn't going to take any actions anyway. He's will just hop out of battle there, and then there was no way Alex was going to be able to pick up that knockout. So going to be game 1.
Well played.
There.
Can I move my cam to the middle bottom?
Right? His team composition, rather.
Can I move my cam to the middle
No one
bottom?
else plays this, right? Again, this is a team that's only him. Well, he has posted some guides on it, so perhaps people should have paid more attention to that. It's really impressive play, and really just kind of showing off the power of this composition there. Where even though things seemed so great for Alex early, where he handled the Gengar very well, the Gengar wasn't the only threat on this team, and we didn't have a whole lot of trap there, but we did have a lot of Perish.
Yeah, the Gengar did what it needed to do, which was it did trap that
Hey.
Charizard on the field long enough for Archelodon to
Is that
knock
fine?
it out. And after Charizard went down, there was no chance of getting the sun back up, which meant that the Archelodon was happy to tank special attacks from either of the Pokemon remaining on the field, and it just boosted its defense.
When
so
am
the
I
Swampert
playing?
couldn't do anything.
I am not at Worlds.
Venusaur as well, where it's just terrible in this matchup once the sun goes down and the rain comes up there, where if it was able to get a hold of the opposing Swampert or something, that would make
I
a big
did
difference.
not
But
make
I don't think
it.
Swampert is nearly so pivotal to Edu's side of the field as to Alex's.
Why not? Because I'm not as good as the players yet. These guys are a little bit better than me. How you doing so far? FUSLIE 1-0, I assume?
Probably 2 Leaf Storms to survive the first one, eat up, and then the special attack drop from the Venusaur
All
going
right.
to have a hard time clearing it as well. So
They're a little bit
Alex
better.
gonna be back on the drawing board a little bit here. One Pokemon to keep in mind, which I think is actually very difficult to bring this.
I called
matchup,
it 2-0
is
for
you
this,
can
right?
try
I think
Grimmstone
Eduardo's
pivoting,
is gonna 2-0.
But I do think it is a tricky Pokemon to use this matchup just because it is so passive, which potentially leads to some situations where, hey, if Edu does find a way to get a couple of
Anonymous
knockdowns,
Gifter,
it's
thank you for the
really
gifted
bad
sub to
against
Chicago.
Well, speaking of the Perish, this is a classic Perish lead with the Incineroar.
Same lead, same lead.
alongside of
Oh, no, there's an
Gengar.
Incineroar.
Again, Alex will be opting into the Sun mode to lead, at least with Charizard and
think
Venusaur
Politoed's in the
out
back
on
again,
field, but
with Arch
this
again.
time, Vivillon is
No
not on the
Viv.
field. Eduardo has gone for the more consistent fake out, which definitely will block that Venusaur from going on the offensive with the Sleep Powder.
I assume we'll see a fairly passive turn here, but maybe one of the two sides will try to make
What do we
it
think?
lead.
What do we think's
Here's
gonna
the
happen?
option for Alex
What's
is gonna
Charizard
fake
gonna
out
do?
to
Mega and then
protect
what?
To block the fake out. Also could switch here if maybe you feel like after the first game letting Charizard get trapped is not such a good idea.
Wait.
Try to
Oh,
delay
no.
the Mega. That would be one switch up option. And then, on Edu's side of the field, he wants to play a little bit slow anyway because like we mentioned in the previous game.
Shibite, same as Seb. Mega than Sleep Powder? Do we see 2 Megas right off the bat?
Well, that is going to be a Mega Evolution onto Gengar right away. Alex again opting to Mega Evolve Charizard on that first turn.
Both of them
as
again.
well. This Pokemon is now trapped on the field alongside of the Mega Gengar. As well, the Venusaur also trapped out on the field, but no protects. Instead, Fake Out connects onto Charizard this time. No protect onto Gengar either.
Is it annoying that I'm
Which means
blocking the
Alex
words of the
able to
moves? What if I go
launch
here?
Sleep
But then I'm going to
Powder,
block
goes for an
those.
aggressive play
Then I'm going
there,
to block the
gets
health.
a sleep onto
I'm blocking
Gengar,
everything.
uses its first turn
I mean, you guys know
of
what's
Fantasy
happening,
Sleep
right?
here,
Kind of,
but
sort of.
that is
Isn't that bad?
kind of a
I can.
clue for Alex
Not
to
too
at
bad.
least get that
HP is more
Gengar
important. Agreed.
away from being able to do any kind of perish.
I could shrink me
Yeah, I mean, this makes this turn really
a bit.
tense,
How about
right? Where
I go like
perhaps
this?
there's,
And then I'm
sort
like,
of pivot to
hey.
Palito to Gengar wake up with a huge swing. If it's not, then maybe something big happens the other direction where this Gengar not able to do too much. And Incineroar, sort of an awkward spot here too, where it's a support Pokemon, but usually you want to pivot out with a parting shot, which will allow.
That is not Pichal. That is Eduardo Cunha. His name is right there.
And super aggressive play there from Alex to not go for a protect onto the Venusaur. That is something you have to do against these perish teams.
That is
Like
a
you mentioned,
2022
doing any
world
kind of passive
champion.
play can just result in Eduardo getting a perish song off, and now you're just sort of out of luck here. Venusaur goes for the Sleep Powder on to the Incineroar, which does go for a Protect this turn. Gengar wakes up immediately, only takes one turn to sleep, fires back with a Slug Bump into Venusaur. That is a critical hit this time, brings it down to only
Weather Ball,
13%
boom!
health. But now, Charizard
How much
is
to
able
do?
to fire back with a Weather Ball into the Gengar, also able to hold on with just a sliver of health this turn.
Makes this next turn for Venusaur really important. He's going to have to hit a read right. You go for a Sleep Powder and then Incineroar slot, which also could still miss, and then go poorly that way, or do you catch Gengar perhaps, trying to get a little too cheeky here and try to pick up a knockout in that slot, because leaving it unpunished would really hurt. Interesting situation. Charizard maybe somewhat free as a result.
Yeah.
But, again, if you're going to, it's like you can switch it out, right? You can't pivot here, so it's still a difficult position. I think probably see protecting a pivot here on Edu's side, but lots of damage both ways.
Okay. There's no way that Alex didn't see that coming. Okay. He protects. Okay, he's too juicy of a target. Ooh, the Sleep Powder connects.
The Sleep Powder not gonna happen. Venusaur is going to be able to connect with its Sleep Powders throughout this entire game so far. Heat Wave, though, will be able to connect onto the Incineroar, so getting a little bit of chip damage onto that Pokemon. But the sleep really crucially
now what's
preventing
Gengar gonna
Politoed
do?
being able to switch in this turn. And Gengar is now blown its Protect once more and is vulnerable again.
This is a much more
He's too
awkward
juicy of a
spot for Edu
target.
than anything we saw in the first
Gotta
game,
swap.
right? Where this time because Gengar's so weak, and if it's
You're gonna swap?
Charizard or Venusaur unchecked
You
here, it
stay
could be
in?
backed out, which really creates some problems here. Perhaps Incineroar will just wake up immediately too, but since Gengar is forced out, awkward, I assume Palito will come in.
Yep.
Will we see
That's
a
exactly what I was
Power
gonna
Wave
say.
with
I was gonna recommend
or
it.
even a Weather Ball, which is
But,
that
you
water
know,
type into
he
that
knew,
Gengar.
he
No,
knew.
it's
He
Heat
didn't need
Wave,
my
so
help.
worst possible option.
Well, Polito dodges
Good
the
swap,
Heat Wave,
though.
a
Good
little bit
swap.
of damage onto the Incineroar. There is the option for Alex to cover with a Leaf Storm on the switch.
Thank
but
you,
a
Lion
Sleep
Knight.
Powder,
Yeah, I'm world's
Politoed
level.
is
I could be
dodging
here.
Everything. Good
I
news
could
for
probably
Alex
pilot
is
this team.
Incineroar
Just give me like 30
stays
minutes to
asleep
learn it. I
for
think
a
I could.
turn here, which means that Eduardo still is having trouble pivoting that Pokemon out and getting the momentum, but that is a huge turn for Eduardo to get that Pokemon in for free.
Yeah, now this is a very pivotal one for Alex, where that last turn is not great, right? Where miss an attack, kind of make the wrong call on another one, and an opportunity there is kind of wasted. But the advantage of not picking up a knockout there is that Gengar is off the field. This is a free turn to switch as he'd like if he wants to, before potentially getting trapped again with a likely wake-up parting shot here, probably 50-50
Eduardo
for
looks
the
so
Incineroar
chill.
At the end of his turn. So
I feel like
what
Alex is
Pokemon
looking
do
kind
you
of
want
stressed,
to
and
allow him to
Eduardo's just
potentially
like.
be trapped here. Conversely, if you can try to go for a big knockout on something,
This
but
is
I
so
think that that's
stressful.
probably
How
too
does he look
risky,
so
and
chill?
Charizard going to come out. This time going to leave
FUSLIE is
some
such a
options
Pokemon
for
dork
a
nerd.
later
Okay,
in the
mods, can we
game.
handle that,
Yeah,
please?
if you get an opportunity to switch against a Perish team,
Oh!
you want to
Boom.
switch.
And he gets the knockout too.
Huge
Yeah,
Leaf
it's
Storm.
best of both worlds. Leaf Storm connects onto Politoed, picks up a
Oh.
one-hit KO. That Pokemon goes down. Archaludon now gets in, but will
Parting
be
shot.
taking a parting shot for its trouble. Eduardo now will be able to choose which Pokemon he wants to bring out onto the field.
Gengar?
Most likely
What is
that
it?
Gengar to set the trap once again, or at least to prevent the sun from coming out to allow that Venusaur
The
to get
historic
the speed
genius? How do you even get that
I want to see
tag?
if Edu can get
That's
his
crazy.
use as well, because this is a really difficult position now. Gengar has been so weakened.
Grass
Palico
beats
has
water.
one
Rock,
shot,
paper,
and,
scissors.
really limits any potential endgame here where you win through Parasong, right? Only one
Piss me
Pokemon
off.
capable of using it left, and very likely that it's going to get knocked out before that sort of win condition. So probably going to need some sort of way to actually score conventional knockouts, and that's going to be tough. We still don't know the final Pokemon, I believe, on that side of the field. You'd assume it's
Wait.
not Vivian just because of the way this is going out. So either his own or
Oh,
Celadon will
he hasn't even
swap.
shown his fourth.
Well, with
Wait,
the fake out onto Archaludon, that means
Neither
that
has-
there will be
neither has
HP
Alex,
boost, but
right?
crucially, Archaludon does not get an opportunity to move. That means that Alex is not going to be able to deal any damage this turn as Gengar picks up the KO onto Venusaur. And if you are playing a Perish team, it is so critical that you don't fall behind in the Pokemon count. Both of these two players are now even on the Pokemon count, but Alex definitely with a huge momentum advantage right now.
I mean, I think it's just too late for the Paris, though, right? This
Yeah.
is not just a team. It is no longer a Paris team.
Just the team.
yeah.
Swampert, the formerly
Perish
buff
ain't
Gorian,
happening.
Fantastic title. These trainers have done some farming. But Swampert looks great here, right? Where we do some of the awkward situation of the previous game where it's like, oops, sorry, Ochaludon, but let's do some Earthquake in
What's the
here. How you
ability
feeling
on this
about that?
Swampert or
He's got the
Swampert in
camera
general?
jackets,
Like
honestly, but also
when it's
has
not
a defense
mega?
boost it didn't have in the
I'm not
previous
that
game.
familiar
So,
with Swampert.
Maybe you go full side here if you're feeling
Swampert
really
runs
crazy.
what?
There's also the opportunity to play this a little bit more.
Damp?
Of course, there's no Swift Swim on the regular Swampert,
Damp
so
prevents
Gengar
all
is the
Pokemon on the
fastest
field
Pokemon
from
on the
using
field, but
self-destruct
probably
and
not
explosion.
one hit KO
Okay.
either of these Pokemon, so you could
Mega
try to
Swampert gets Swift Swim,
Electroshock
though.
scale if you think
Okay.
that,
But
you
he
know,
doesn't have
Andrew's
it,
gonna
or
try
he-
to play this
he
a
already
bit more
mega.
passively, but you're kind of like one
Okay.
big play from sending this to a game 3 if you're Alex.
Yeah, there is the Protect coming out from Incineroar on Eduardo's side. Gengar is going to go for a Perish option here just to at least try to keep
Torrent?
Archaludon from getting too
What's Torrent do?
far ahead with these Electro Shots.
Torrent
Puts a timer on it so that Alex at least has to
powers
hit
up
the gas
water
here and start picking up
water
some
type moves when
KOs.
Pokemon's
That
HP
gonna
is
be a
low.
special attack boost
That feels-
onto the
that feels
Archaludon,
pretty
and it
good.
fires off that into the Gengar. So
What is defined as
Gengar
low?
definitely going down
Below
here.
like
It's
25%,
not
below
offer,
50% HP?
50%-ish damage to either of these Pokemon with a Shadow Ball. Instead, going
One
for
third,
the
okay.
Parasong to at least hopefully try to get some momentum back when one of these Pokemon has to switch out.
We'll have to see what this final Pokemon is here. It's going to be pretty critical.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Right?
Yeah, I think so. And in that scenario, you're feeling really
The
good
Tower
about this
Master!
Alex has some great options now. While these Pokemon are perished, you could
It's
try
the
to
bridge
switch
battle.
Archaludon out now. Even if with the boost, if you wanted to, get that Drought active again. I think there's a good chance Swampert kind of just wins on its own from there. Of course, you still need to pivot it because it's also still afflicted with that Parasong, but you got some great tools there. And at this point, hey, there are no special attack boosts for this Archaludon. Another thing to keep in mind, there's only one more turn of raids left,
Yeah.
right? So if you don't immediately want to pivot your Pokemon, maybe you're willing to let one of them go down to Parasong. You could try to get some damage on first, but there's not like a huge threat of the opposing Archaludon.
The tried and true. Why do they have such epic titles for their Pokemon? The tried and true?
It is over if you click that button. Incineroar
Well, that's
is
sick.
continuing to protect itself just to dodge the damage coming out from Swampert. Eduardo will be able to get the special attack boost from this Electro Shot, but without the rain, he's going to have to wait another turn for the
Oh, no
opportunity
rain,
to
no
fire
rain.
that attack off.
Earthquake.
And that just means it is going to have to tank this Earthquake. And Alex will be safe and free to just protect next turn to ensure that no
Well, that didn't
Pokemon
do
takes
that
any
much.
damage from that Electro Shot.
Well, I don't know if I'm protecting.
And it boosts its defense.
Yeah. Hey, I got a better.
Why not? Thank you so much for the 5. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you.
It's going to be a real bad for the Archaludon, and that pretty much will close
Appreciate it.
Swampert likely to come out of the battle here, so it can come back later and finish off Incineroar if it needs to.
Yeah, my
But
title
really well
game is
played by Alex,
actually
and I
weak.
think
I didn't know
Andrew
that you
played
could get
this
cool
right, too.
titles
Like,
like that.
hey,
Not gonna
maybe
lie.
he'll make a mistake and let me have this Electro Shot boost. Like, I don't think I'm going to win this.
The Cloud Watcher?
Alex gets the Charizard at the right time. I
Sick.
think it's the cash in, but no one will protect. He disagrees. Like, hey, let's.
How
let's
do
not
you get
risk
that?
anything here.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Maybe
Could
this
be
is
faster. Depends
yeah.
on the Pokemon are trained.
Go ahead and get the 100% opportunity to win here. The Throat Chop connects onto Archaludon from Alex, just giving over another stamina
Man.
boost. So this Incineroar is not going to be able
I'm
to
not a
do
huge,
basically
personally, I'm
anything.
not a huge
Alex
fan
has
of this bridge.
completely removed the Perish Song threat from
From his team.
From his team.
Never really been a huge fan of the bridge.
Did I hear a song?
Actually, it
Incineroar is
pissed me
protected
off.
through its own Perish turns, which I guess
all
keeps
been
it on the
there.
field a little bit longer.
Well, no, not as a
Charizard's
design.
gonna
Just
face
like
this
this thing never
Archaludon.
dies.
No
It just
credit of
sits
Electric
there
Shock.
and it
Charizard's
gets
special defense is
stronger
pretty
and
strong here,
stronger,
so,
and then it has leftovers,
eventually
and it
probably
just
going to catch it, though.
heals,
Not this turn.
and then
Not
it
this
gets
turn,
another
but
stamina
eventually,
boost, and then
most
it
likely,
heals some
Eduardo
more, and it
taking
gets
his
another
time here
stamina.
to
It's
try
you know.
to see what what opportunities he has for a Game 3, potentially trying to learn some information about the damage coming out
gosh,
from
wait till
Alex's
assault this.
Pokemon. The parting shot will allow that Archaludon to take a Weather Ball a little bit more safely,
Yeah.
but also
Yeah, no, I
it's
think
also
stall
gaining
teams
health
in
from
general
the
are not
leftovers, but
my
with Incineroar's
favorite.
Perish
Who
count
cares what
falling
I
to
think,
0,
though,
that
but
Pokemon is now
listen.
off the field, and Archaludon can't do
I like
this
a
by
good old
itself.
hyper offense.
Yeah, no, it's,
Oh,
not
1,
an
2.
ideal setup. Maybe you
I like setup
go
teams
for it,
as well.
but, you've got to deal with your opposite number who's healthier than you, plus a Charizard, plus Swampert, who by the time it comes in, may be a little unhappy with the amount of defense boost that its friends have
Like
given
looking
the
at
opposing
Eduardo's
Archaludon,
team,
but
like this might
still
be
a
like
pretty significant
my
height
nightmare team to
advantage.
pilot.
We don't know how exactly
Just
these
like
Pokemon
I would
are either.
never know how to
Archaludon is
pilot
actually
this
pretty
team.
decent on the special defense side, so it should
It
take a
seems
Dragon
so
Ball pretty
hard.
well. It is modest nature, so perhaps that's why both players playing this the way they are. They don't know for sure how quick it is relative to the Archaludon. And I do.
Me, I like a good old belly drum.
They still don't know for sure which of these are faster. I think really the confusion at Alex's side here, but he will get the knockout. And hey, I think he'll handle that mystery being unsolved for one more battle just fine if it sends into a Game 3.
Yeah, I'm happy to trade a little bit of information for just a guarantee.
We're going to a Game 3!
Bounces back from a Game 1 where Edu would look
Speedy,
like
thank you for the 3 gifted. And Taste of Blade, thank you for the 3 gifted. Tandees, thank you for the 3 gifted. Muga, thank you for the 3 gifted. Do you guys get something for gifting 3 subs today or something?
Going to try to
What do you get? There's definitely an incentive.
I don't know if I like
Okay.
Rain
Oh,
matchup into the Sun Rain team.
I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, I think both
What is
sides
so
will probably
special
run it
about
back,
3?
right, where, as much as
Thank you
maybe
for the 3
both
gifted.
not
Oh, you
see
get
them, they
badges.
both, lost a game. I don't think that you
Oh.
can significantly change things too much. I think
Well, that's
Alex is
pretty
probably playing it
cool.
exactly how he
Thanks.
needs to. I think Edu has an option. You could try to bring the Vivian
Thanks,
back
guys.
if he wants to. Maybe play
Pretty
that a little bit
sweet.
more forward the way we saw it in the first game.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for both of these
MKTN, thank you for the
trainers, I think
3
this is a
gifted.
matchup where
Thank
sleep
you so
powders
much.
could be very important,
All right,
right?
we're going
I
into
think
Game
Alex
3.
has actually been fairly unlucky where he's missed some sleep powders. He's got some very short sleeps. I don't know if I want to be too defensive. Oh, he got a very short.
I'm trying so hard to make
confused
Mega Starmie happen. Dude, I love Mega Starmie. People flame the design, but honestly, it's pretty sick.
If Venusaur has
Got these
himself a
old,
game, that could be
you
very
know,
difficult for Edu
long
to deal with
legs.
there, where, Venusaur probably still be
Huge
MVP,
power.
Game 2.
Wolf
Those
won!
Big knockout of Palatoes really blew the game open, as well as controlling the early
Apparently
game
Wolf
sleep
won.
Yeah, and that is one of the risks
2-0.
of this Sun Rain team. Is
Wow.
sometimes you do have to rely on
Dude,
Venusaur having one
that's
of those
sick.
games.
Juju,
And,
thank you for the 3
if Alex wants
gifted.
to advance as an undefeated player into our 3rd round of
Zachary
Swiss,
Weed,
he's going
also
to need
2-0.
something out of that Venusaur.
We have,
Venusaur is going to need to land those sleep powders. and
Yuki's
Edu's
2-0.
Pokemon are going to need to stay asleep.
Justin
At the same
Tang is
time,
2-0.
Edu needs to go back to what worked in
Yuma
Game 1
Kinugawa
and
is
maintain
2-0.
control of the field. I think what really happened in that game too, losing the Politoed was a huge moment, and definitely
Wolf
the moment
2-0.
where the game turned on its head.
Dawe is 2-0.
I think the first turn of the previous game was also hugely
Wow.
impactful. It is that Vivian coming back down. It's like, hey,
Wow.
Incineroar, get out of here.
You didn't do anything, Incineroar.
Paul
You
Chua is
painted
2-0
your
as
own
well.
Perish song.
Okay, we're in.
The
What's
real
the
star
lead?
here
What's the
is- and
leads?
it's Vivian.
Oh, back to the Game 1 lead.
But, I think it really does change things up here because, it wasn't just whatever it was. Incineroar was
So
doing
last
in the
time
game.
it was,
critically that read in the first turn, right? Where
What did the
Venusaur
Viv
got
do
the
turn
free
1?
turn by getting-
Oh, they
by
double-
dodging
he-
that
he
big
double
guy. Realizing
protected
the
last
big guy
time.
wasn't coming. He gets dodging it more in like a metaphysical sense. But instead of this time, we get another interesting turn, right? Will Charizard choose to Mega Evolve immediately? Will Venusaur land a Sleep Powder if it goes for it? Will Vivian? Well, Vivian will probably land a Sleep Powder if it goes for it. That's its
should.
whole gimmick.
There's no way he
It
double
does
protects
not have
again.
A guaranteed sleep powder, but it most likely will. But like you mentioned, we are running back to Game 1 here, and like in Game 1, going to see Gengar immediately going for the Mega Evolution, locking.
Oh,
both
Viv,
Pokemon on
because
the field right now,
yeah,
and
Viv has
preserving the option to switch
sleep
out
powder
and lock in
with
another
compound
Pokemon.
eyes. So sleep powder normally has what, 70% accuracy, but it becomes something like 98 or 99% accurate with compound eyes, and it has redirection with rage powder, which is just, I mean, it's just really good, and it's sashed as well. Cherry, thank you for the 3 gifted. Devin, thank you for 3 gifted.
Pokemon on this turn though. Sleep Powder connects onto the
Perish
Vivian
song
and goes
coming
ahead
up.
and puts that Pokemon to sleep, as Edu will go ahead and launch a Perish Song immediately. All Pokemon now are affected by the Perish, and Charizard goes for a Heat Wave that's going to break Vivian's Focus Sash, bring it down to 1 hit point
One!
remaining,
Okay.
and put Gengar over 50%
Oh my gosh.
damage. That is a lot of damage and a big change up from game 1 where Vivillon had its focus sash.
Rowie, thank you for the
game.
50 gifted.
Now in a lot of different
Sheesh,
reasons, right?
dude, thank
If he was able to
you.
wake up
Wow.
and do something here, I think it'd be very impactful.
You do not need to do that. You never need to do that. Thank you so much.
Gengar can't one-shot either of these
Ridiculous.
Pokemon,
Thanks.
So, if you just double send attacks here,
Insane.
You do, I guess the threat then is Gengar
Thank you,
switches for
Rohit.
Palatoad,
Rohit?
causes the
Rohit.
turn order change. Vivillon is able to get a sleep powder off, but Vivillon
All right.
doesn't wake up here, and Charizard just launches a Heat Wave, which now it doesn't like have a ton of incentive to do anything other. Like you really need to catch Palatoad that badly. Alex could just be that close. Really great turn from him there. Calling Gengar.
Wait,
not protected
how
for the
come
first time in
Viv?
the match.
What hit Vivillon? Sorry. What brought it to Sash again? It was Venusaur, right? No, Heat Wave.
Temporarily lift the trap
Oh.
here as Vivillon goes ahead and sleeps one more turn. Weather Ball from Charizard connects onto the Politoed, deals a little bit of damage, while now Venusaur is able to fire off a Sludge
Oh
Bomb that
my.
will pick up the KO onto the Vivillon, but crucially allows Edu to bring back in the Gengar. So both Charizard
Oh,
and
the Perish
Venusaur
count,
are
the
now
Perish
down
count.
to 2 on their Perish count. Gengar comes in here, will continue to trap them.
Oh boy,
The
oh
sector brings them
boy,
down to
oh
1.
boy.
Alex gets one chance to swing at Edu.
Yeah, I mean, that looked a little bit bad there, but it is definitely not, it was not Vivillon yet, where still a little bit awkward, where you don't really want to give up that Pokemon if you can avoid it. Gengar's HP could still matter, but we finally see the pure Perish Trap approach to this
Oh my God,
game,
you see
right,
Alex
where,
visibly
hey, you know,
thinking.
had to sacrifice a Pokemon, that's a bummer, but that's its job, right? It's just there to slow things down. Going to need to make a lot of value out of that last turn, and Palatoad going to switch out here. I'll have to see what comes in. It is the Archaludon, so very interesting
Holy.
final Pokemon here, going to try to sneak in.
Oh my gosh, are we gonna see a Perish win? Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
At minimum, Edu needs to have some kind of offensive pressure coming out
I
on
mean,
this next turn.
okay,
Catches
the stamina
lead storm
boost.
on the switch in, so only deals a little bit of damage to the Archaludon. Gets the stamina boost for presumably the Swampert in the back as in previous games.
That could be huge, right? Where I think that's a really big mistake. Where not only is the leaf storm,
my God.
it does a lot of bad things.
Okay,
there,
okay,
right?
okay,
It
wait,
boosts
wait,
the
wait,
defense of the Archaludon. I mean, that's a bummer and all, but
Ace, thank you for the sub, and Jan, thank you for the 3 gifted. This is looking hard.
Suddenly, with that leaf storm not doing so much, you're no longer threatening that one-hit KO on the Palatoad that you were in the previous game, or that could stick around a little while longer, maybe create some more problems.
Alex.
Also in a pretty safe spot here, where you
Alex. Perish song is a song that is sung, and if you hear it, you die in 3 turns. And this Charizard and this Venusaur have 1 turn left of life.
To go on the offensive here to pick up KOs because both
But you can't swap out of it, except unless you're unless if you are trapped on the field. Oh boy, oh boy.
No protect coming out. Politoed tanks this Hurricane on the switch in. Going to be able to heal back up with its Citrus Berry. Brings it back over 50%. And the Sleep Powder connects onto the Politoed as well. That means that Archaludon gets a turn to go for a boost with this Electro
Wait,
Shot.
we all heard
Both
the
of
song,
these
though.
Pokemon are fainting at the end of this turn regardless. But Eduardo
Oh, it
gets
feels so
away
good.
with everything.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Mega Gengar, sorry, has Shadow Tag as an ability, which traps Pokemon on the field. So,
Swampert and Archaludon in the back for Alex.
sorry, so the combination between Perish Song and Shadow Tag, which is Mega Gengar's ability, it basically is like, you hear the song and you can't get out. And then the whole point is that you stall. You just protect, you cycle protects, and that way they can't kill you and you can't leave.
By not knocking up Palatoad, I don't give a free switch to Gengar, which potentially I don't want to do as well. Instead, Archaludon going to come in and watch some Cloud. Swampert going to come in here.
AJ, thank you for the sub.
As well. And maybe things are reversed here a little bit, right? Where the defense boost, again, potentially being impactful. Edu has one, Alex does not. And
Perish Song is cringe. I'm not a big fan of it either. I think it's pretty high. My reason is I think it's just too hard to like work around and to play. Like it's just like a different game all of a sudden. It's like you're not playing. Yeah, just skip. It's too hard.
Well, that's the Electro Shot, so Alex can start catching up to Eduardo's Archaludon's special attack boost.
It's hard to
The
pilot.
Electro Shot is going to fire off into the Politoed. Pretty clean KO there as Politoed goes down. That means that Edu will be able to bring
Eduardo's Politoed is always sleeping, no?
Edu is also
like every time I look over.
Special attack boost up. Getting a second special attack boost from the Electro Shot. That's only going to deal a little bit of damage.
Did
to
Wolf
the Archaludon,
win
which
Worlds
does
with Parrish?
resist this attack.
What team did he play in
Doesn't have the
2016?
best special defense though, so after 2 boosts,
Worlds?
dealing not insignificant damage.
Whoa!
The Swampert has to
Oh!
go for the Ice Punch, which is way
Is he the only one to have won Worlds with Parrish? I think so then.
Doesn't get it, going to make it even more tanky against Swampert's future attacks, and also that Electro Shot boost
Unless
is big, right?
someone else
Wasn't at a
did.
point where
Did
it
someone
could
win
knock out
Worlds
either
with
of these Pokemon
Parrish,
cycles
like Worlds?
anyway, so get a little chip damage, which could be
Oh, he
great.
didn't.
You need one, fewer boosts
Oh, he
to
didn't.
knock out
Okay.
that.
I don't know what team he played
Archaludon,
in
Dragon Pulse,
2016.
but, regardless, you need the boost anyway, right? Where Swampert, sturdy little Pokemon, and some of why the non-Mega is so powerful. So that ramping going to be important. And while Gengar's Shadow Tag, not
It was
going to
Mega
make a big
Gengar,
difference
no
anymore.
Parrish.
It is the quickest Pokemon
Wow.
on the field, right? Could do some significant damage to either of these Pokemon. I already saw that the Archaludon, despite the full nature, didn't take the Electro Shot from the opposing Archaludon super well. So a double up from these Pokemon could be enough.
So was Megas back then too? That's cool.
Should be enough to pick up a KO. So
Yeah, Megas
either
were completely
Archaludon or
brand new to me
Swampert,
this year.
both
Or like I
are
had
in
no idea
red
what the heck
right
any of
now.
it. Because I came in at
Really
Terra
no way to get around it
a
other
year
than
ago.
making a
So I
call
literally
here.
had to learn
Edu's
every
going to
single
try to
Mega
stall
like
that out
from
by
nothing.
going
I
for
was like,
a
what is
protect
this?
on
People are like,
the
oh,
Gengar.
Megas are so
But
fun.
not a double
I was like,
protect.
what
Archaludon
is
going
a
to try to go
Mega
on the
anything?
offensive here, tanks that
I like
Dragon
Megas,
Pulse
though.
for good damage, and another Electro Shot. Eduardo is trying to just get as many boosts as possible here. That gives Alex another opportunity.
It has been 10 years since Wolf won, and it's in San Francisco again. Isn't that crazy? It'd be, man, it'd be pure cinema if he won. But listen, you don't want to put too much pressure on him. That's just, he has probably a lot already. But man, would that be sick? Yeah, that'd be so cool. No, sing him some.
Is in the perfect position to clean this up and go undefeated into round 3.
Yeah, it's definitely still a throwable game, or if you could find a way to get your own Gengar knocked out here by the Swampert, maybe like double into Arch and miss it or something. If Swampert knocks out Gengar, the Archaludon and Alex side maybe can pull it off, but it's really tense now. Edu's done a great job of pulling this one back from an awkward-looking beginning of the game, and game 2 didn't go quite the way you wanted, but both trainers are close now. We're right on the edge of this one.
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
Both of these trainers are so close to winning this game 3. It's going to come down to if Edu is able to make the correct targets, or if Alex is able to sneak in a KO
Did
here.
they call him Edu?
Getting a third Electro Shot boost. That might be enough to make Archaludon able to pick up the KO onto Swampert. With the Shadow Ball now collecting onto the
Shadow
Archaludon
Ball.
from Gengar, that's enough to pick up the KO here. If Dragon Pulse is enough to KO the Swampert here, there will be no opportunity for Alex to have won here.
Oh,
Not
it
quite
lives.
enough. 14% hit points. An Earthquake would be enough to potentially pick up the Gengar and potentially get a crit, but
Oh
instead,
my
just
God,
going
this
for
is
the Wave
close.
Crash onto Gengar, knocking that Pokemon out, and now Edu should be able to lock this one up.
Locked in now. Almost got a little exciting there. With protecting that
GG.
Getting that right read to close this one out, and what an exciting match between both of these trainers. Seems like it could easily have gone either way. Really interesting matchup. I don't think I've seen these teams play against each other before, so really a treat to get to see the masters of these archetypes facing off. And gotta feel a little bad for both these players. Are you stressed? I'm stressed watching these four guys. Like, it's only round 2. They're gonna have a long day.
Yeah,
Dude, how many matches do they play today? Is it 8? Is it kind of like a regional or an international? You play like 8?
Ahead in each of those games. This is why most players have opted not to bring a team in this style. It does take a lot of mental energy, but if anyone's going to be able to do it here, it would be the player who won his world championships going completely undefeated.
He did?
What
a legend!
I think it's kind of been one of those Pokemon. It's Schrodinger's.
He went undefeated when he won Worlds? Okay. That guy might be the GOAT.
Europe with a very Parrish trap-based team, and based on that, you might think, oh, Gengar's been
That is not normally Emily, check him PC.
And you would be wrong.
You would be so wrong.
No, I agree. I agree.
That's
sus, no?
Flareon,
Flareon, thank you so much. Monte, thank you so much for the 4 months. Garcia with the Twitch Prime. Panda, they were this. Thank you for the anonymous gifted. Guys, you don't need to anonymously gift. I feel, don't be embarrassed to publicly subscribe to me. It's not embarrassing, is it? I see a lot of anonymous gifters today. Not embarrassing or Garden, thank you for the sub. Low key, all right.
Not have worked, and how things could have gone so wrong with even one mistake from Edu over the course of the end of those games there. So, hey, hopefully both these traders get a chance.
It's embarrassing. I wouldn't be caught dead in this stream.
What a stressful one.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
Ventura?
that matchup. I'm gonna have so much fun going back and rewatching this one. I'm really excited for Ben's segment in just a little bit as well to dive deep into.
All right, guys.
And how they matched up against.
Who's
each other.
ready for the claw?
Gengar,
It's time.
Most players rating it in sort of the top tier.
If you're new to the claw, here's how you do it. Welcome. This is your chance to win prizes. Type hashtag Pokemon giveaway in the chat to be entered. You have until the blue line hits the left. If you've already typed it, type it again. Right now, once the timer ends, you'll see a bunch of coordinates pop up. You will get to pick which coordinate you want to, and then the claw will pick the one that has the most votes on it and will attempt to claw the plushie there. If it grabs it, doop, and it successfully, puts it in to the thing, then it will randomize a name from the... I'm so bad at explaining this. It doesn't make sense. If you vote for the thing, then it spins and one of y'all who voted for the thing wins the thing. Yeah? Okay, cool. Oh, also, click the link that is pinned at the top by myself. It says click here to enter the giveaway. It is Pokemon-Worlds-giveaway-s2.prod.fuji.com. Click on that, okay? And then there's a form there that you need to fill out. If you win, boom, we'll contact you via that form, okay? All right, here we go.
Wow,
yes, as long as you're a U.S. resident as well.
Players.
The rules
Now
are in
it's
there.
time to choose where you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid and enter your choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number.
All right, you
For
want a
example,
guaranteed dub?
Hashtag J-17.
Oh, and the square corresponds to the floor of the machine. I am thinking we go M12. M12. M12 or L15, but I think M12 is looking spicy. K4, really? K4? K4 is not bad. Because it's gonna go maybe to like... K4 might be it. Okay, we have 2, 1. Your answers are locked. Here we go. Production is telling me they think it's L15. Might be. It's too late though. Here we go. M12. No! Oh my gosh. Trico! Whoa, 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 whoa! What is that? Does that evolve into Serena?
Yes! Congratulations! You are a winner.
What's that thing called? Steenie. Oh, Steenie. Steenie. All right, and the winner is MDex_. Congratulations, you have won a Nintendo Switch controller, the one you see on the left side of the screen.
Wow, look at all you
Let's
awesome
go again.
players.
Let's go again. If you can
Now
get
it's
the
time
Pokeball,
to choose
though,
where you'd like to move
we
the
got to get the
claw.
Pokeball. L20,
Check out
L20.
the grid and enter
Well,
your choice.
L20,
Simply
L20.
type
Go
a
for the Pokeball.
hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number.
If you can get the
For
Pokeball, you
example,
get the Pokeball.
Hashtag
You see on the left?
J-17.
We're going L20. We are unlocking the Pokeball. Jimothy36, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Skelly, thank you for the sub. Here we go. 5 seconds left. It's like 8 seconds, actually. Evasive Raindrop, thank you for the sub. It's time for the claw. L20, we're coming. Come on, 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 come on. Oh my gosh, we're getting it. Oh my gosh, we're getting it. Oh my gosh, we're getting it. Oh my gosh. We got nothing. Production.
Oh, unlucky.
Can we
Better luck
have
next
some
time.
coordinates closer to the ball, please? I want to see them get the ball.
Wow, look at all you awesome players.
Oh
Now it's
boy,
time
oh
to
boy.
choose
Okay,
where you'd
one
like
of
to
these
move the
guarantee
claw.
gets the ball.
Check out the grid and enter your choice.
Thoughts on
Simply type a
K17, thoughts on
hashtag,
K17. Wait,
followed by the
M17,
horizontal
M17.
letter,
Thoughts on M.
A dash and the vertical number.
M17, M17,
For
I'm entering.
example, hashtag J-17.
Oh my gosh, I entered. I can enter? Oh, heck yeah. M17. If I win this, I don't know. I am keeping the prize. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but like just based off pure, like statistically, it's just like I'm not going to win it. So if I win it, I feel like it's fate. If I win it, it might be rigged. Okay! I have a good feeling about this one. Like a really good feeling. I feel like it's gotta be. Oh my gosh, it's going straight for the ball, isn't it? Oh my gosh. It's the ball! It's the ball! Ah! Purple pawn, thank you. The 3. You have to. Let's go again. Let's try again.
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time.
Okay. Okay. Now I've downloaded it. I understand. So if you look and you were to compare
look
the
at all you
coordinates from
awesome
last
players.
time to the coordinates
Now
from
it's time to choose
this
where you'd
time,
like
right?
to move the claw.
Last time we what
Check
went
out the grid and enter
M17,
your choice.
and it was a bit
Simply
too
type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal
to the
letter, a
right.
dash,
So
and
we
the
need to go
vertical
more to
number.
the. It
For
was
example,
too much.
hashtag
We need to go N17.
J-17.
N17. N. Everybody. It's a guaranteed win. I think. Or M15? Thoughts? Production, what do you think? N is too far. That's what. Oh, really? Swap. Let's swap. Let's go M15. N15. N15. Oh, what did I say? N or M? N15. N17. Ignore me. Ignore me. Follow your heart. I have no clue. N17. N17. Go! Oh, M15. I like it. They were locked. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Anyone else getting chills? Anyone else getting chills? Oh my gosh, we got it! Stop right now! We did it!
Yes! Congratulations.
Okay.
You are a winner.
Wow, we are all winners, except there's one like extra winner who actually wins the prize. But we all won there. But the extra winner is Justin. You there? Hey Justin, you there?
Wow, look at all you awesome
Congratulations.
players. Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw.
Justin
Check out
says,
the
yeah,
grid and enter your
WTF.
choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number. For example, Hashtag J-17.
Wait, there's no more Pokeballs. Listen, the grand prize has been picked, but you can still play for the controller. We are giving away more controllers. Lock it in right now. Your answer, you have 20 seconds to submit. Remember, the one with the most votes is going to be picked, and then one person who picked that one will be picked. So even if you really believe it's A18, you shouldn't type it because no, it's not going to be chosen. So you want to make sure you're all kind of in alignment with each other. I think K11 is good. Let me enter as well. Sorry. Do you win if you get you win the plushie if you get it? Ooh. Well, don't have to worry about that because you did not win the plushie. But I don't think you win the plushie. I think you just win a Nintendo Switch controller.
Better luck next time.
Yuppie, thank you for the sub. Chico
Wow,
the
look
Man
at all
94
you
says,
awesome
focus
players.
the palm it,
Now
chat.
it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid and
Okay,
enter
yeah,
your
love it.
choice. Simply type a hashtag
Please, the giant
followed
palmy
by the
is cute.
horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number. For example, hashtag J-17.
You can't even focus the palmy or palm it, or you can't because that's it. There's no thing for it. I think we go I-14. Thoughts? Oh, wait, really? A20? A20, A20, A20. A20 for the Mew. Honestly, R14 kind of looks... No, that looks bad, actually. I-14 doesn't look that bad. That would probably pick up the Destiny. Maybe? A20 for Pikachu, though. A20 is not going to get you a Pikachu. A20 is going to go to the back left, right? It's going to go for the Mew. Anyone else nervous? Greninja. Oh, this is it. This is free. Oh my gosh. Ooh. But you loosened it. Go for it again. Go for it again. It needed to be loosened.
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time. Wow, look at all you awesome players. Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid and enter your choice.
Hey, I'm gonna pee really fast,
Simply
so
type a
you guys
hashtag,
play the claw
followed by
game.
the horizontal
You know how it
letter,
works. I'll be
a
right
dash,
back.
and the vertical
I
number.
promise I'll be back.
For example, hashtag J-17.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Unlucky. Better luck next time.
You couldn't hear me. Okay. I want to say a huge thank you to Pokemon for letting me co-stream this,
awesome players.
and also
Now
for
it's
you
time to
all
choose
for
where you'd
showing
like
up
to move
and
the claw.
watching.
Check out the grid and enter your choice.
W chat.
Simply type a hashtag.
W
followed by
Pokemon,
the horizontal
W
letter,
FUSLIE, no?
A dash and the vertical number. For example, hashtag.
All right, ignore me. Literally no one cares what I'm
J-17.
saying. You're just spamming the coordinates for the prizes. I honestly, I understand it. I'd ignore me too. Yeah, go on. Pick whatever you want. R13? Yeah, that's probably the Pikachu. FUSLIE, you're great, just not at the claw machine, okay? So I have something in my left eye. Okay. Windflower, thanks for the sub. Thank you so much. Here we go for the Pikachu. Hey, Dave, thanks for the sub. What? Where's the Pikachu? Oh, no. Okay, well, now you know where that went, right? R13 goes there. So we can use that information.
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, R10. We need to go lower. If there's an option for R10.
Wow, look at all you awesome players.
Ooh, there's
Now
not.
it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid and enter your choice.
You said it's
Simply type a
Pikachu?
hashtag,
Yeah, I lied.
Followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number. For example, hashtag J-17.
Let me think. F20 is not good. Wait, F20 might be it. No, it's not. N16 might be it. That might be good. And oh, you guys like K9? Yeah, I don't know about that one, but you know, it is what it is. Go ahead. I don't think K9's it. Chat ignoring streamer. Yeah, I see. Well, unfortunately, not that I don't want y'all to win this, but I don't think it's anything. Like, what are you even aiming for? See, I could have told you that. Oh. Wait, did it?
Yes!
Oh.
Congratulations! You are a winner.
Congrats, guys, I guess. You suck at claw. All right, well, congratulations. Violet Sky, you have won a Nintendo Switch controller. We'll accept our apology
Wow,
now.
look at
No.
all you awesome players.
I
Now
don't think
it's
I will
time to choose where
apologize.
you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid.
Wait.
and enter
Okay,
your
let me
choice.
pick.
Simply
And then
type
I
a
swear I'll
hashtag,
get it one for
followed by
us.
the
Okay.
horizontal letter,
You have to go with
a
what I
dash,
say, though.
And the vertical number.
Okay.
For example, hashtag J-17.
Q19. No. Q19. It's the No. Q19's the Pikachu. I trust. Let me pick this one, and if I'm wrong, you never have to listen to me again. Q19, pick it. I assure you. Okay? If it is wrong, I will do nothing. But I want you to trust my judgment. Allow me to pick one. I'm not gonna gift 100 subs if it's wrong. I've been wrong before, you know? Okay, I've been told by production that Q19 is way off. Hold. Come on. 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 The Trico. The Trico. The Trico. The Trico. Clobbopus! Clobbopus!
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time.
It was close. It was close. All right. I'm going to follow your hearts.
Wow, look at all you awesome players. Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw. Check out the grid and enter your choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the horizontal letter, a dash, and the vertical number.
Guys, can
For
someone
example,
clip the last two polls?
J-17.
Aye. You all think it's what, P10? Oh, how can you even tell what it's gonna be? What does Sobble evolve into? The one with the purple, you know, it's like the emo boy. It's like no, not Inteleon, before Inteleon, you know. Drizzle. Go for the cluster. P10. Did I enter? Did it work? Okay, cool. Go again! How many of these do we have left? How many controllers do we have left? Oh, I got word back. We have tons. Trico! We did it! Oh.
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time.
Okay, in all honesty, that is the classic claw machine experience, though. If you've ever done
Wow,
them,
look at
that
all
is
you
what
awesome
that is what it
players.
always does.
Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move the claw.
That is
Check out
your
the grid
fault,
and
by the
enter
way.
your choice. Simply type a hashtag, followed by the
actually
horizontal
just not
letter,
my fault. I
a
did
dash,
nothing.
and the vertical number.
Okay.
For example, hashtag J-17.
I have a strong feeling about this one. Yeah, 08's good, actually. 08, Actually, N10, guys. N10. If it's going to be the Pikachu. The N9. N9. Do it now. Guys, do it now. Swap to N9. It's the Pikachu. I see it. You only have a couple seconds left. Swap. N9. Do N9. Oh my gosh, you guys didn't do N9. You guys are actually not listening. Well, this is what you get. I'm telling you, N9 was Pikachu. Yeah, you got a whole lot of nothing now. Congratulations. Production, can we put N9 back on the menu? I want... Oh, no, never mind. Pikachu got moved. Pikachu got moved.
Better luck next time.
All right. Last credit, everybody. Last credit. This is it.
Wow,
LG.
look at all you awesome players. Now it's time to choose where you'd like to move
Wait,
the
now
claw.
do we think it's 08
Check out
where
the
we
grid
were
and enter
before?
your choice.
No. Now we
Simply
go...
type a hashtag,
we
followed
go
by the horizontal
07.
letter, a dash, and the vertical
07,
number.
and now it gets the
For
Pikachu
example,
because it got
hashtag
pushed. Thoughts or not?
J-17.
I was like, you're saying 07. 07. Last credit, everyone. And then we will go back to round 3, where we will see Zachary Weed face off against... I'm not sure yet, but he has an opponent. Here we go. Oh, it was Q7. Oh, that's a Q. We got blocked by the P. It's my bad. I may have spread misinformation, and I apologize for that. What is this? Nate, this is a Pokemon. They're entering to... Oh! They're controlling a machine in New York right now. Oh, double! Oh, no, Mewtwo. Oh, my...
Oh, unlucky. Better luck next time.
Yeah, I went from 2 to 1 to 0. Well, back to the co-stream. All right, let's get into it.
Here. And when I look at this team in general, though, of course, when you have a team that was
Mega Scovillain is here. Let's go. I'm cheering for Zachary Weed. And Lycanroc. Oh, I'm cheering for this team. This is sick.
Are going to be expecting it.
Yes.
That's how we saw the downfall of this team at NAIC and how it kind of got picked
Wait,
off
are they talking about the
along
downfall of this
But
team?
Of course, with months of practice since that.
Oh, Paltra!
Time to see if he can now.
Oh, it's
take
Paul
down
and Zach. Oh, this is gonna be a
Paul
good
didn't
match.
compete
This
at
is gonna be a
NAIC.
good match. This is
It
Paltra won
had his
EUIC
turn,
this
but
year.
Of course, a little bit of a different variation of the team.
All right.
Now,
Ooh, we got
but of course, the
Toxapex,
most common variation,
Sylveon.
you look at so
It's pretty
many of these
standard,
strong
except the
defensive
Toxapex is
things
kind of
like
new from
Toxapex to really be able to stop
from
opponents in their tracks.
after Wolf
you've got the fast
when he
defensive
was
mode, you've got the
when he brought it
choice
to what
Garchomp
was
that's
it?
gonna get the jump on pretty much everything. It's not
And
going
I
to
see-
be comfortable in front of Mega Frostlass, so you need to give it a little bit
Wait,
of
was this the
protection there.
finals
You've got
at
the tools to
EUIC?
do that. Mega Charizard Y, of course, offering those big fire type attacks. Got a way to disrupt the weather and set up that Venusaur if it can get in a
Oh, it's a
place
rematch.
where that chlorophyll's active. It can really draw some huge damage.
Living fresh
Supported
into
by
the
that
6
life
months.
orb.
Thank you
But
so
the
much.
key piece for Paul is going to be protecting that Toxapex. That's going to give Zachary a big headache because you don't got really any direct answers to remove
One
that
mega
quickly,
for
right?
Paul.
So if Paul can play his cards right, the Toxapex could end up
Move your big
overcoming
head. What's the
everything
Venus
that
set?
I think
All right, you know that's
Zachary
valid.
needs to
This is the
probably
Venus set.
concentrate on taking the pieces around the Toxapex down so it's left on its
That's
own
valid.
so you can kinda overwhelm it at the
Oh,
end
Dizzle
of
my
the battle,
nizzle,
but
thank you for the
Paul
5 gifted.
won't allow that to happen easily, and we know Paul is so good with these standard calls.
I mean, Paul is such an accomplished trainer with internet.
Oh
titles,
my God,
multiple
here we
regional
go, here we
titles
go,
under
here we go, here we
his
go. This is
belt,
spicy.
and
2-0
having
for
that
both of these
huge
guys.
World Championship
Sheesh.
title, getting
Okay.
into this match. Very
Sneasler,
aggressive
King
start from
Gambit.
Both of our trainers, Zach with that King Gambit Sneasler up against Sylveon and Charizard for Paul.
Yeah, the immediate fake out support that you've got from the Sneasler onto the Charizard, just to stop it in its tracks, protect the King Gambit this
Okay,
turn. It
fake
allows it
out
maybe
from the
to get a
Sneasler,
sword stance up,
maybe?
But Paul does have a little bit of security on its side as well. It has
Man, I
got
want to see
Yawn
Mega
on the
Scovillain
Sylveon
bad.
here, where
I hope we get to see it.
potentially fire that off into the King Gambit,
I
but
wonder
it
what
can't
the
be
Mega
too
is for
careful here because
Zach.
You have to worry about the Sneasler.
It's
maybe
pro-
not going for the
Ooh.
fake out, going for that gunk shot. That would pick
It's
up
probably
one, take
Frostlass,
it all
though,
into that Sylveon, and then
for the
only
weather.
release very early on. And that fake out immediate
Probably,
pressure
yeah.
is Paul gonna
Yeah,
allow that
also
Charizard
because,
to be a sitting duck
Paul
potentially
has mostly
fake out
special
how
at-
to
well-
lead into that slot, and Charizard doesn't want to take too much
Yeah,
damage
he's like a
early
lot
on.
of special attackers.
Whether you call it Sneasler is going to go all out defensive or try and
Yeah,
stop a
we're not gonna see
Pokemon, but
Scovillain.
with the Mega, Charizard will be stopped on this turn as Zach will opt to fake out instead.
Big hyper voice
Hyper
comes out.
From Sylveon, a lot of damage onto the board, bringing the Sneasler
Kowtow
down to
cleave.
less than
Ooh.
half.
Boom.
In return, though, Charizard will take a
Yeah.
hefty amount of damage.
It's not
Yeah,
gonna be
now
that great.
Zachary's put themselves in a great spot, right? That Kowtow cleave onto the Charizard.
Line Pally, thank you for the 5
It's
gifted.
range.
Chevy,
Now
thank you for the
Charizard
gifted.
has to be
49,
very
thank you for the
careful.
Twitch
Does it
Prime.
Stay in, protect, or does it switch out? Maybe open the door for Zachary to even capitalize on that. And the Sylveon now in a position where, well, the Sneasler is still active on the field, and that gunk shot, well, not 100% accurate. It is a bit shaky. It is threatening a knockout onto that Sylveon, depending on how it's been trained.
Yeah, and threatening a double knockout on this turn, so much momentum. Could
Does it
swing
look like
in
I'm
Zach's
playing
favor.
right now?
So for Paul, do you call out that Zach would maybe, it's just too telegraphed, right? Or do you try and swap out? It will be the swap with a lot of pressure on to that Charizard just to switch around and a detect on Sylveon. No damage will be done to the one Pokemon. And if it was a Sucker Punch, Garchomp would have stayed safe.
No one fell for
But
that. Okay.
it will be a different move instead. King Gambit with the Kowtow Cleave to bring the Garchomp down to about 40% damage.
That's a really great play here from Zachary. You know, it is risky going for that Kowtow Cleave. If the Charizard had stayed on the field and went for the Heat Wave, the King Gambit would have dropped. So knowing that the switch was coming, getting brave, and it really paying off there. The Garchomp now not in the safest position it was before. Is it in Sucker Punch range? That's the question, because if not, Garchomp going to be able to go for an Earthquake. I think
Paul in the position where you could switch out the Sylveon, bring the Charizard in. It's got that immunity to the Earthquake, and both Pokemon on Zachary's side are going to be susceptible to super effective damage. Go down to that fast Scarf Earthquake.
It will just be the Sucker Punch into the Garchomp. No switch.
Am I selling it?
Zach with another great call to get a Pokemon KO'd and take momentum into the match. Gunk Shot now into the Sylveon as well. That's a double KO.
Wow,
Is that good?
A play from Zachary, you know.
Yeah,
Like
it's too much.
just how
The
important
broadcast!
that Cow cleave onto the Garchomp switch was before, and you could see.
Wait, the game is over? How did this? See, this is what happens when you're not running the bridge. The games go by that fast.
So well played, so much overwhelming power.
Can I get a replay?
To have such a
I mean, game
dominant
3.
showing
I thought that was the
on
first
this
game.
world stage over an opponent that has bested you in the past is absolutely incredible. I mean,
I blinked and the match ended.
Being just such a dominant player, and that is still true, right? But for Zach to constantly get those turns right and just take so much momentum from the get-go.
Okay, I'm following
no
this
choice
full
but
thing.
to forfeit
This
after
full game
3
3.
turns?
Yeah, I mean, Zachary got every move right along every
Oh my gosh, Zachary
iteration of
won.
that
Okay, it's
first
1-1
match.
right now, right?
Made it
Well,
extremely
has to be.
difficult for Paul to get in that position where they could start building any momentum for themselves. And I think if the Garchomp had come in, if we'd seen the Sucker Punch, it would have been a different story, right? But Zachary knowing Charizard was so
My
pressured
frame?
in that
Oh.
moment, and then being confident as well with the calculations, going for the Sucker Punch into the Garchomp, knowing that the Kowtow, the Sucker Punch combination is going to be enough to close it up.
I am so
Then
sorry.
they were in the driving seat, and I think all for Paul to do going into this game too.
That's
Okay.
a wake-up call of a game 1 if I
Charizard
ever seen
gone
one. So it's
Garchomp.
definitely needed
Come on,
this
bring the
game
Skill
number
Villain.
2, and
Whoa,
we will see
whoa,
Charizard
okay.
again in the lead next to the Garchomp.
Oh, this
But a big
Charizard.
switch
Oh,
up
this
from
is
Zach
a
as well.
huge,
Lycanroc and Frostlass making
great
appearance.
lead for
Yeah,
Zach.
great adjustment here from Zachary. You first see it from Paul. You think the Garchomp coming out early is great, but then the Lycanroc appearing, the one thing that you can checkmate that Charizard with. And that's exactly what's happening here. The Frostlass as well is in that position where it can maybe stagger its Mega Evolution to guarantee an override of the stun, if that's what appears here. But we're going to see a little bit of a switch. If Garchomp goes
Okay,
Incineroar
Incin
coming in,
comes
dropping
out.
it.
Frostlass Megas.
Incineroar comes in.
Chills.
We will see Mega Evolution come
Let's
into
go.
play.
Mega Frostlass
Play
is so
as
sick.
Frostlass, of course, will Mega Evolve. And with that, this could be a go
Snow
button, as
warning,
you will
okay.
get the snow on your side as well, but Charizard not
doesn't
gonna repeat
Mega.
any mistakes and take a lot of damage on this first turn. Will protect. Blizzard, not Lycanroc, Incineroar is a Pokemon that will certainly not mind that hit, which is minimal amount
that was
of
cold.
damage. But it's time to see what
Didn't
the
do
Lycanroc
much,
has
but
done on
looked
the turn.
cool.
Do you keep the Charizard honest, or do you try and make the call? It will be a Rock Slide. So
Big
Charizard
protect
will stay
from-
safe, but
big
Incineroar
protect from
will
Paul.
take some damage, so probably mitigated thanks to that previous Intimidate.
Yeah, nice play from Paul here, just to kind of mitigate the threat of that Lycanroc.
Hi, Manuel.
Now you've got that active fake out, so you can stop it in its tracks, as well as that you've delayed your Mega Evolution.
Listen,
Now
it
you
might
can
be
Mega
looking
Evolve
good for Zach,
Charizard,
but
and
never
you've got
count Paul
access
out.
to going for a heat
This
wave
is the
while you're
EUIC
seeing the Frostlass
champion.
switch out, so that
All right,
stun, if
he's
it
a
comes out,
legend.
this thing can be overwritten into the turn.
Oh boy.
Thing with these matches, when you have these weather
Okay,
Pokemon,
now-
you
now
wanna
the
make sure
weather,
your
now it's
weather
sun.
is the weather of choice. So with Mega Evolution on the
But
Charizard,
does Zach
we'll get
know
the
that
drought
he's
and
gonna
we'll
do that?
bring the
But that's
sunshine
huge.
out. For this Incineroar, we do
Okay.
have the option of Fake Out, and with that pressure, Lycanroc will.
Oh, but Zach
on
knew
this
because he
turn.
swapped out the
Keep the Pokemon
Frostlass.
honest, Fake Out
Oh,
from
he's too
Incineroar,
good. He's too
and
good.
it'll
He's too
just
good. He's a step ahead.
Charizard
He's a step
left
ahead right
to
now.
attack. Heat Wave, nothing into Lycanroc.
It's not gonna do much to
Basque Legion
Basque
that had just swapped
Well,
in, though,
actually,
will
yeah,
take
not gonna do too much.
decent
Ooh,
amount of
that's kind of a
damage
lot.
considering it's not very effective.
Yeah, it's a nice switch in. It's probably the best one you've
Okay,
got there. But the main
so
thing is
now-
you preserve that Focus Sash on the Lycanroc, and now you're still in that position where you're threatening the Charizard. You can also maybe just get that Basque Legion out of here, out of harm's way.
Does he
get
bring
the Frostlass
Frostlass back
on the field, get
in?
control of the weather and get
You
rid
know?
of the weather on the opposite side of the field. Or you could keep it in and just attack into the Incineroar slot. Maybe
I like the colors on that fish.
prolong
Yeah,
the
it's pretty
weather a
sick.
little bit later down the line.
Also,
Okay,
looking for
Rock Slide
Zerg's
comes
Incineroar
out.
Swapped out, and he missed from the Rock Slide onto the Garchomp.
Oh!
But you kind of wish that was the Charizard instead, because that's still a lot
Does it
of
flinch?
damage. Though it will
Flinch!
go on. It does flinch, though. So Charizard,
Boom!
no attack, and Basque Legion with the follow-up will bring Garchomp
Okay.
down to about half health. still. So no momentum being able to be gained from Paul
Oh
on
my
that
god, the
turn.
recoil damage.
No,
Is
and
oh
this
my
is
god, it
not
just took so
looking
much damage
great
from
for
Life Orb
Paul in this
plus
scenario
recoil.
here. Getting the guard jump on the field's great, right? You've got the choice scarf, you can go for the earthquake now, but the Lycanroc still got that focus dash, and Charizard in no way, shape or form going to be able to take another attack. You've also got the Accelerock to think about as well. Do you maybe, if you're
Accelerock,
Paul, try and
oh
preserve the
yeah.
Charizard, switch in your Incineroar here to drop another Intimidate onto the Lycanroc, and then give a little bit of help to that Garchomp.
And Zach still has Process in the back.
Sylveon
Sylveon comes
Yeah,
out.
it will be a swap, but with no Intimidate, just instead of Sylveon to soak up some damage. But Lycanroc with the Protect on the turn as well, as Vascular Legion with an Aqua
Okay.
Jet into the Garchomp just deals a wee little bit. And getting really low thanks to the Life Orb and Rough Skin recoil. Stomping Tantrum Garchomp will deal
Oh
off
my
that
god, the Vascular
remaining
Legion.
HP. So Paul to be able to take KO in this game too.
I don't even know who I'm
Yeah,
rooting
but
for,
nice
to be
knockout
honest.
there. The
I just see them,
Lycanroc
you know,
still
getting close to
safe
death.
and
It's
sound,
kind of
though, and
scary.
That's the thing. I think what you would want to do with the Lycanroc against these Charizard teams is preserve it, and that's exactly what was.
I do like Zach's team better.
King Gambit, we saw the Sucker Punch damage
think it's
earlier.
awesome.
So the Garchomp is going to be threatened. We know it has to attack if it stays on the field. Zachary has the choice here. Do you go for a Sucker Punch at the Garchomp, remove that, or do you go for Kowtow Cleave, which would pick up the knockout onto the Garchomp, and it would also get the Charizard, which is the only option if Paul wants to switch around and preserve it for later.
He's got to
Sylveon
preserve the
just
Lycanroc.
that
It's too
swaps
good.
Out though, as Frostlass will re-hit the field, and of course, coming back out will be the
Snow
Snow Warning
comes back
once again
out,
to
but
get
Paul
your
still has
weather of
Charizard in the
choice.
back.
Sucker Punch and Garchomp.
Oh, it
enough,
kills!
Will be enough for that KO to get closer for Zach to try and close out this game. But of course, now Sylveon, this is the opportunity to go on the offensive, and we'll deal a respectable amount to each one, but still just
Not that bad, not that bad.
quite enough with these remaining pieces. Because
Oh, boy.
this Charizard
The sun comes out,
has just taken
and he
so
doesn't have.
much
He doesn't
damage.
have.
Yeah, and that's the problem here. You've not got the leverage now to be able to deal with this King Gambit effectively. And
Well,
yes,
yeah,
the
he can just
Sylveon's
Sucker
doing
Punch, no?
good, consistent damage each turn, but can it 1v4?
But you gotta protect.
the remaining
Wait, no.
Pokemon on
Yeah.
Zachary's side of the field now, it's sitting in Sucker Punch range, and the King Gambit probably just out of range from another Hyper Voice here. So you could imagine you could go for that. You could double protect, see if the Charizard protects here. But things
Charizard's
not
gonna
looking
protect.
great
Charizard
for
has to
Paul.
protect.
Zachary's so
It's gonna
commanding
protect.
and showing
King
how
Gambit
well
protects.
they know this team inside out.
Does Charizard
And
protect?
King Gambit with Protect, if you do
100%.
just try and...
It
if you
didn't
weren't
protect?
It made it out. That's not even going to be enough. So it will just be a hit into the Sylveon. Special defense dropped as well, and a heat wave on the board. You do have the sun on each side, so you can deal a lot of damage. And
Oh
into the
my!
Frostlass.
I
Already
just
at half
thought that-
will be enough to
Oh
take
my!
another KO. We talked about
Oh
the Sylveon
my!
not being enough on board,
Holy!
but if taking down all the other
Paul!
pieces, might have a way back into this.
Yeah, and I think the thing
Legend!
is, I think you just want to get a little as much damage as possible off of the Frostlass,
Oh,
which is
ooh,
Sylveon, and
a Cellrock,
get this
though.
Lycanroc in.
But now
Your
Charizard has
Frostlass,
protect.
exactly what
Oh
Zachary's
my
done.
god!
Just slithers away around the rock slide now, going to be enough to take that Charizard down and do enough decent damage to that Sylveon as well, while you've got the King Gambit to kind of back up and help out with that extra damage here. It does feel very difficult for Paul to come back into this, but remember they do have that Incineroar still in the back that they can
They
cycle in at
do.
any point.
Okay, he was
Difficult, though,
okay.
for the
Okay.
King Gambit that has a
Dude,
fine
that
ability
was
to
insane
go,
from
will
Paul.
boost its attack rather than lowering it like you would normally see.
Okay.
It's difficult.
Defiant!
The
Oh
path is a
my
difficult
god!
one. We gotta try and see if you can bring out any of the stops and catch Zachary slipping. Rock Slide on the turn to deal a lot of damage to both of these Pokemon.
a Citrus
but it will
Berry.
Incineroar into
Oh,
that
Lycanroc
Citrus Berry
does
range for a
have
little bit more
Focus
of the
Sash.
recovery. But if you wanted a way back into this,
No
your
Iron Head
Pokemon
on this
have
King
to attack
Gambit.
and flinch from the Sylveon. That's just devastating. It was a difficult one anyways, but no damage done on that turn. I mean, you have to fake out, but again, you're just not doing enough.
Did it flinch?
There was so important.
It flinched.
Pretty much locks this
Oh
game
my
up
god, it
for them.
flinched.
I think the Hyper Voice coming out there with that extra Pokemon advantage that Paul currently has, it gets him a little bit step closer to closing this match up. But now the double protect is an obvious one to burn through that fake out. Now you're in that position.
Oh
where
my
you can
god,
rock slide again.
huge.
You're probably going to be able to pick the Sylveon up, get enough damage onto the Incineroar, and then between the like.
Oof, Paul.
be able to close things up. But not
It was
over
going
just
so
yet.
well, and then
Not
boom.
quite yet. There's always different shenanigans that can go on. If we're looking for the Rock Slide to deal a lot into this Incineroar and take off the Sylveon, there's always the opportunity of a miss. There's always the opportunity of a miss up along the way, and Sylveon will just detect. So hoping that Incineroar can make a play to do something here. Lycanroc instead opting for the Accel Rock to make sure
good
that
protect,
you can
good
pick up
protect.
that Sylveon
Oh, it's a-
fast.
oh,
Sucker Punch
oh my-
into the Incineroar will bring it down to 25%. What does this Incineroar do though? Flare Blitz, you do have
Does
the
it-
Sun. You have a King Gambit that was low health. So that does bring it down actually into just this Lycanroc against
This
the
Lycanroc
world.
is
So
going
focused
off.
on this Incineroar not actually being an attack.
Oh my, look at Paul's health.
If
Look
there is a Rock
at
Slide
that.
miss here, this Lycanroc just picks up
How?
both
Yeah, that's all.
He
Zachary
is
needs
hanging
now.
on.
In position, preserve this Lycanroc so well to the end game. Everything in Rock Slide range. So you just need those moves to hit.
And it
One
does.
coming out. It does hit, taking
Oh!
both down,
Rock
leaving
Slide
that
comes
Charizard
out,
in the
of
back.
course. Oh my god, this thing,
Double
the
kill
Lycanroc is
from
carrying.
Rock Slide. Lycanroc will
Double
get it
kill!
done. That is a double kill on the turn.
Connected,
And now
both of
it's
them.
just
That's
a
insane.
1v1. And when you look again at the moveset on
This Lycanroc loves Zach. Wow,
it will
GG.
be enough.
Amazing.
Zachary Reed to take the victory 2-0 over Paul Chua.
2-0? I thought they were on to game
USC.
3.
But Zach the victor in the end will put him undefeated so far here in day 1 of Worlds.
Yeah,
So we didn't even miss a
commanding
game.
Performance by Zachary, so well played.
You
from
don't
start to
girl me.
finish,
They said
really
game 3.
dominating the game and not giving Paul an inch to get back into
I was
it.
lied
It
to.
did look like there might be ways in that game too, as the game kind of dragged out.
They did.
Paul's really one of those great
Oh,
players
game
being
3
able to
of
do
the
that, but, you know,
tournament.
preserving that Lycanroc we outlined at the start.
Okay, that was
is
confusing.
key to kind of getting the
I'm
value
locked.
from the Lycanroc
So we
against
didn't miss
the
any of
Charizard
this.
teams
It was a
once that
2-0.
Garchomp fell, and that's exactly what Zachary was able to do.
The way that he was able to
I mean,
preserve
the
Lycanroc
Lycanroc
well,
was
to
sick.
Not just have the Pokemon, but be able to have it with
Zach's team is so cool.
just the Focus Sash intact was just incredible. That offers just so much more pressure than a Pokemon at full health, because then you essentially have those 2 lives, right? And along the way, the flinches, you know, in that game 1, the flinch in the Sylveon.
Which is called a round.
Still
Okay.
was just a
It is
ball
what
that
it
was
is.
in a tricky spot, and still would have had to then, okay, see a Rock Slide miss and then maybe come on through. So I think Paul played the best considering the board state at that time. But a big congratulations to Zach for how well he was able to play this, because you get into that end game, Lycanroc at full health. That's just a commanding way for Zachary to be starting off the day.
Yeah, I know, like a heart and mouth moment there when the Rock Slide onto the Incineroar and Sylvia, and I know that's exactly how I felt, so I can't imagine how Zachary was feeling in that moment. But yeah, able
Hi,
to lock it up,
casters.
and after such a commanding game,
You're
I
doing
think,
really
yeah,
well.
really fitting way to end this set, but just shows how well Zachary.
QWERTY, thank you so much for the resub. Hello. Hello.
Been one of the teams that's
Oh my
been
gosh,
around
Foolish
this
is
long
streaming
and
it too.
maybe
Oh, this is
the
hype.
iteration that they're running.
I mean, there's a reason that it was popping off so much and why it was such a
Foolish
big,
is officially
big
the
ring
co-caster
into
now.
NAIC.
He's on the front
And
page.
there is the
She's on the
opportunity
team. I
for
am
things
on the
to go
team.
wrong, right? We get one of
I'm
those
friends
rock
with
slide misses
everyone,
along
you know?
the way that could have been really crucial.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, well, then your
Opinions
Lycanroc
on
is
Trico.
cooked, right? But there's so much strength.
Trico's aight. Not my favorite starter, not my least favorite, just like cool-ish. Tentacle, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Now, how much work that put in with those sucker
Wow,
punches? Paul was forced into so many of those switches. So Zachary, he is
When
a
are you going to be the
phenomenal
world
player.
champion?
Has been one throughout the season. Second place at Las Vegas. Second
Next
place
year.
at EUYC. It's a player that
The
has
amount
been
of
competing
aura
for
I will
that
have when I
title,
win
and
Worlds
I mean,
is going to be
we're
insane.
we're not counting our
Early
chances where we
on,
at
yeah.
here. But I feel like he has been a trainer that has been on that come up and has been really ramping up. The season has been such an indication of that. And
Anyone
I
else hate
feel
their
like
own
that is
champions
true.
team right now?
Yeah, I mean, Zachary
Yeah, me.
definitely one of those players
Mine's just like, I
capable of
haven't
getting to
updated it.
the final and getting it over the line to take the
I'm waiting for Wolf to tell me what the meta is.
So we'll have to keep an eye on them as they progress through.
Chronic,
this
thank you so much for the sub.
I think the way that they really utilized the tools that they had at their disposal to get that initial chip damage on everything,
Yeah.
and they put the King Gambit in that spot where it was able to be so valuable and just pressure knockouts there, and across
Wolfie
the board,
lost?
making it impossible
No.
for Paul to really utilize, especially the
How many
Garchomp,
are they
where you
allowed
look
to
at
lose
things,
today? Is it
great, you
like
can
the
get it
same
in,
as
you can remove that Frost
Is it
Blast
the
with
same as
Charizard,
like regionals and stuff? Like you have to go 6-2
but yeah, Zachary
to get to day 2 type of thing?
doing it and doing
Yeah.
it
It's,
well.
oh, it's the same
It
thing.
was an incredible win.
You 6-2 for day
Congratulations to
2.
him. But of course, we need to go
Right?
and hear from him. You're standing by with our interview.
Thank you so much, Sierra. I'm here with your round 3 winner, Zachary Weed, our finalist at EUIC, and just beat the person who beat him at EUIC. So congratulations, Zachary. How's it feel?
It feels really good. Going into this tournament, I didn't have a whole lot of prep done, so I kind of just picked something that I felt comfortable with. And
Or bro is saying he didn't prep.
To wing it into
He's just winging it.
beating one of the best players in the world feels very good.
He just said he winged it and beat the EUIC champ. Aura. Me, I just showed up, really.
So I've always really liked Frostlass because the teams that it's built around have both ways of dealing damage and ways of controlling defensively with Aurora Veil or Burn Chip. And I really tend to gravitate towards teams that don't have like a ton of Pokemon that are just completely dedicated to one or the other. And I really just like
I do like that sweater. I'd like that sweater.
Pieces that can
Zach, where'd you get your sweater?
And this team is probably the best in the format at doing that because pretty much
Carsey, thank you so much for the 3 gifted.
In its own right.
Yeah, and I think we
He looks like JHB and Connor Eats Pants combined.
In that matchup, as it felt like in game 2 in
Stop.
particular, you just sent
That
out
is
the
accurate.
2 Pokemon
That
that had the best counters
actually
to your opponent's
accurate.
lead. What was going through your mind in that team preview?
Why is that so accurate?
So I figured that in the first game that King Gambit was a really good piece because it deters the slow Incineroar Toxapex mode and forces them to kind of do a more offensive angle. And in the second game, I knew once I led King Gambit Sneasler that an easy adjustment for him was Garchomp because it hits both super effectively and can reasonably take hits and puts me in a position where I don't have a good fake out target. So I realized that I could pin the Charizard with Lycanroc. And
Gosh, this is so exciting. Sorry, I'm just like scrolling through all the people who like all the results, you know? People are 3-0 at Worlds. That's gotta feel so sick.
Basically risking the game.
It's like, it's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, and Lycanroc seems pretty good at getting those Accelerocs.
Where can you see this? It's on Arcanine. If you go to the pairings. If you go, well, I'm on Reddit, Reddit.com/r/Pokemon Champions, and there is a post from somebody that is titled Mega Thread Pokemon Worlds 2026 VGC/Pokemon Champions streams live pairings, standings, bracket, schedule, and prizes near the top. And it shows you where you can watch the main broadcast, where you can see the extra VGC featured matches, live pairings, and if you go to Arcanine-live pairings/current round, it'll show you all of them in the current pairings.
Well, Zachary, thank you so much for
I can show you guys.
Before I let you go, I do want to ask, I've seen you sort of really come into your own this season. We saw you have some really great finishes. Do you have any
How is this nerdy? You're the ones watching Pokemon Worlds, nerds.
we enter the 2027 season?
Just don't be afraid to play.
Look.
Every tournament is an experience.
So you can see there's still 19 tables playing at this moment. Okay? And then you can see in Masters round 3, this is where we're at. And you can see all the players in green have won their matches. Boom, 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 boom. So you can control F and like look for Wolf, for example. Well, you saw Wolf lost against Joji Kaida. Okay, and you can kind of search. Dude, yeah, I'm cheering for Wolf. You can see. Why aren't you playing? I didn't make it. I didn't qualify. Is that what you want me to say? Is that what you want to hear? I didn't qualify. I am. Yuki! All right, great to see Yuki doing so well. Yuki's one of the nicest. Oh my gosh, Shohei Kimura? Sheesh. I don't know all these players or many. I know some of them. I recognize like Kean Campbell, and I recognize Francesco Pino Pano. Pino Pano. He won NAIC. And he like stood on stage and like got down on his knees. And it was kind of sick. I'm neutral. No, I'm not. I'm not neutral. I know who Michael Kelsch is. I know. So if someone is 0-3, oh no, it means they're done. Their Worlds run is over. Oh no. It already ended for some people. Yeah, there's a lot of Italians. Dude, Italy has an insanely strong region. If you guys didn't know, they're like one of the strongest. Federico Camparisi won NAIC last year, and then Francesco won this year. They have Marco Silva. Kosukide went 0-3. Wait, he was literally one of the favorites to win. I kept seeing him on everybody's like Worlds, like my prediction for Worlds, and Ko would be on like everybody's. Campo went 0-3 as well. Wow. Oh, he did. He is out. Oh, I played this guy. I played Jonathan at NAIC. No, I played him in Indianapolis. He beat me. But I also trolled into him because I knew he was better than me. So I got really nervous and yeah. Federico, he won NAIC in 2025. And he's already out. Oh, that's insane. Dude, Worlds is brutal. People fly all the way just to get knocked out. It's intense. Anyone else stressed out? If we keep scrolling, we might see Leslie Fu. Okay. I am undefeated at Worlds. What's the website again? So it's called Arcanine. Arcanine/pairing/WCSO2 WAQPCLAQFMXXER4. Or just go to Reddit and there's a mega thread on Reddit. Is there a mega thread on Reddit? Boom. Okay. Here. And you go here. This is our Pokemon champions. Can't you just link it? Yeah, that's true. My bad. Let me just go ahead and link that. If you want to see all the pairings. Eric Rios, he was in top 4 at NAIC. Carson won. I forgot which regional he won. I was at that regional. I remember him winning. Marco Silva. This guy is so good. Justin Tang. Oh my god. Wait, how's Joe doing? Joseph Ugarte. 1 and 2. Oh, he beat Kosukide. He took Ko out. Holy. That's insane. Freeze Eye is 1 and 2 as well. Oh my gosh, chills. I can't wait. That's so exciting! I unplugged my sound again. Hello? Imagine you're 0 and 2 and you have to go against Ko. Yeah. Wait, that's literally what happened to Joe, huh? Dang, that is sick. Okay. So for today, I know it's short. I'm going to be watching the games off stream, but today I'm going to catch up on my life that I have neglected. Well, I haven't been neglecting my life, but I'm going to end for today. I will be back tomorrow. We have the bright and early life. Yes, I have a life off stream that I've been neglecting, okay? I'm very behind on scheduling. I didn't even shower today. You know, I'm not going to shower. I was supposed to shower. But I'll be back tomorrow and the day after for more world stuff. Okay? Yes. Thank you again, Pokemon, for allowing me to stream, co-stream. I mean, I was going to be in San Francisco watching this anyway, so I just get to do it on stream, and I really appreciate it. This is honestly a dream, so thank you. Thank you. Okay. No, it was a good time. So we are going to go. Where do you guys want to go? Please do shower. Nah, I ain't showering. Never. Foolish. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, we're going to raid Foolish because Foolish is co-streaming on the front page of Twitch right now. So if you want to carry on the fun and see more matches, Foolish is live right now with all the world action. He is I remember when he didn't know anything about Pokemon, and now he has been flexing on me when we're hanging out, when I go meet him. He's on his phone, and I ask him, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's playing Pokemon Champions. This guy's grinding it out in Master Tier, Master Ball. And I'm like, what? And he's like addicted to Pokemon Champions, so it's actually been really cool. And he said he'd be down to do a regional. We're in a great timeline. So Foolish hasn't done a regional, but he said he's interested in doing a regional now. He really liked it. I think the Nuzlocke Invitational unlocked something in his brain. I mean, it did it for me. So there's something about competing in that event that makes you like, I need more, you know? So I know it's hype. So I know he's excited. He's following. He knows the meta and stuff because he's been playing. He's been playing more this season than I have. That's the reason I'm in Ultra Ball and he's in Master Ball. The only reason, by the way. If I played as much as him, I'd be probably champion tier by now. Okay, go over and say hi to Foolish. All right, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not scratching my head because it's dirty. Okay, it's just like a nervous tick. I'm clean. I'm going. Goodbye. L rage bait.